feel fine, purified. Do it right, learn a little more each ride. Professional vibes, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the sky with karate mic. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. We saving you a view. Yeah, we saving you a view. We saving you a view. Yeah, we roll out smooth when the sun come up. Check the charts, line the jets, time to run it up. From Delta on the ramp to the southwest line, GA in the breeze, every flight feel fine. Do it right, learn a little more each ride. Professional line flights, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the sky, everything in a little right. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly the sim world, we're saving you a view. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly the sim world, we're saving you a view. We're saving you a view. Yeah, we're saving you a view. We're saving you a view. Yeah. Check the charts, line the jets, time to run it up. From Delta on the ramp to the southwest line, GA in the breeze, every flight feel fine, purified. Do it right, learn a little more each ride. Professional vibes, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the sky with karate mic. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow.
Yes. Maybe that works. Hello, check. I don't know if this works. Let me know what's going on, folks. I got to make sure that we've got some good... Let's see. That worked. Good. I don't know if the... I don't know if it's working. Let me see. What's going on, folks? Welcome aboard the FSBN channel. I got to check the levels. I want to make sure it's working. And I think we just walked into a storm here in terms of... you know, what's going on. So if you can hear me, say, hey, 5x5, I can hear you. That will help. If not, then we're in deep trouble. All right, I can hear me, so that's good. All right, welcome aboard. Pops, how are you? Hopefully you're having a good week. I just got in yesterday from Indianapolis. We'll talk a little bit about that. And I need to do one quick thing. And that's going to be looking for, that's not it. Well, anyway, if you are new to the channel, we are about three things. Learn something, do it right, and have fun. That's what we're about here. So hopefully we'll do this right now. Little disclaimer, the Airbus. Me and the Airbus go way back. For those who know, if you don't know, the Airbus is definitely a different animal to me and to this channel. So We're going to get into this though. So we're flying Delta Virtual today. We are, I think it's Friday night ops here in Salt Lake City. We walked into a firestorm. There's a lot of traffic out there. So we're going to get this aircraft ready to go. Minneapolis, St. Paul direct. We have some weather. We'll talk about that weather. Here's the Salt Lake Airport. I'll just kind of take you through there really quick, and then we'll get the airplane fired up. And this is our gate. I think it's an Alpha 15 or something like that. All right, let's go out there. I'm just going to go through the window. And we'll take a picture of it, and then are going to get going. We'll do a walk-around inspection here in a little bit. Let's get the airplane just kind of dressed up and ready. And I'm just going to jump back in the flight deck for now, and then we'll rock and roll. Hopefully everybody's doing well, and you've had a great week. I'm going to go ahead really quick and just pull this up. Can everybody hear me? Shelton, how are you? Says, good evening, Captain 5x5. Hope the week and the camping was good. Yes, it was. Delta Virtual. Yes, this is Delta Virtual today. I actually had to fly earlier from Newark to here with a 737-900. I did film that. You guys can see it on the replay. Bell, what's going on? How are you? Scott says, supporting the retro cap too. I am. What do you call a monster with a high IQ? Frankenstein? That's pretty good. I love it. It's good stuff. Okay, so I have the Airbus stuff right here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to make sure it works. Let's see. Can you guys see this setup here? Oh, no. I'm going to try to adjust this so you guys can see. The hard part is you can't see over here. Maybe you can see the side stick. But you can see the throttles. I don't know if you guys can see back here. Let me see if I can. If going lower is better or going higher is better. MCP, right? I'll try it. Okay, I'll just bump it up a little bit. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the shot right there. I don't know. That good? Yeah, I think that works. All right, so you can see we got the throttle. We got throttle. We got that. We got the MCP up on top. And we do have the, you can't see it, but there's another panel here. And we've got the TCAS right here. I haven't found a place to put this yet, so we'll put it somewhere. I don't know. But we got the TCAS panel, and that's it for now. I'm going to kind of drop this down. There we are. All right, let's go. And we are going to get into this, guys. Okay, first thing we want to do. Okay, we're going to go over here. Whoa, all right, I'm going to drop that. This is the Fenix. We're going to tap import. We're going to get everything imported in. Salt Lake to Minneapolis. I do have to tell you some weather. There's some weather issues now. You'll see this a lot where it says, you know, oh, wait a minute, your time's not even there. You're not even close. So I'm going to click dismiss. I'm going to change this. So right now it's 16:14. We're taking off at 1700. So I'm just going to say, all right, let's put it at 1700. Basically just telling it when I expect to depart. Okay, I'm going to click update, and that puts us at 45 minutes. That's perfect. So we want that. We're going to go click ground services. You can see we've got the GPU on, PCA on, and the chocks and cones are on. Good. We're going to mass and balance. Now, one thing I need to do is plug in our GSX. Make sure that's working. So let's get that right here. And while that does that, I'm going to tell you what's going on with the weather. We have pretty benign weather out of Salt Lake. We will get into some mountain wave activity just to climb out. Typical summertime, you know, mountain flying type stuff, so expect that is what I'm saying. When we get to Minneapolis, that's when things get a little fun. We've got some thunderstorms in the area, so I expect some deviations, maybe a hold or two. It might be dissipating when we get out. We got to make sure we have outflow winds. We might have outflow winds in the whole 9 yards. We expected 204 passengers today, and that's what we have. We're going to go to, everything else looks good on here. Now, I've got this GSX. I just want to make sure that flow is working. Well, let's go ahead and pull flow up. It is. This is called flow, folks. You didn't know, now you know. So this is our flow, and I'm not going to do anything yet because what I'm going to end up doing is click this load aircraft. And I'm going to say GSX boarding and refueling, and I'm just going to let it go. Now, it's going to go through its deal. It kind of goes through a process. So you don't want to touch anything right now. Just kind of let it do its thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll let it do its thing, and let's go ahead into the FMC, or the CDU, and the FMGC. I'm going to actually do the ATSU. Wait for system response. There we go. Clear that. Let's go to AOC menu, flight init, and I'm going to click init data request. I'm going to pull that in, and it should dump it all in there. I'm just going to give it a second and see what happens. Makes a liar out of me. No, Salt Lake MSP, that's good. So that's into the system. Go back here. We're going to go to the menu page. Where is it? There it is. And then I'm going to go FMCG now. And now we'll just read this. We got a CFM 56, 14 May, June 10. We're at Delta Airlines. What's our flight number? I think it's 2650 something. Fuel truck's in a position. That's good. What's so cool about this simulation, I'm going to show you, is these actually simulate the fuel. So it's pretty cool. All that stuff gets simulated. Fenix has done a phenomenal job with this thing. All right, back down. Let's go ahead and just check this out. That all looks good. So next thing I'm going to do is go to the init data. And this is init A, and I'm going to go ahead and request. It's going to pull in from the data like our sim brief. That's how you do it. And it's going to populate everything there. We are going to send the flight number. We're going to go DAL, so I have it. That's Delta. I think it's 2924. 2924. We're going to throw that right in there, the flight number. Cost index. Check that. That's in our paperwork. Let me look. I'm holding the paperwork. Duh. I actually printed it out today, you guys. I don't know. I went old school. I wanted to print it out just to help hold it. Have something to hold here. We're doing cost index. I think it was pretty darn low. It's 26. Yikes, that's pretty low for me. All right, so let's go 26. We'll drop that in there. And our cruise flight level, we're going to be cruising today at a whopping altitude, really high. I'm kidding, it's not that high. We're looking at 350. So if you're going to go, now this is weird with the Airbus. You got to go FL 350 and then slant temperature, whatever your temp is up there at that altitude. Temperature right now it's +5. So for those of you who are like, well, how do I get that? -57. So I'm just going to go -57, drop it in there, and that's good. Now, let's go ahead and get the weather. I'm going to go ahead and write this on my trusty thing. By the way, if you're here for Delta Virtual, welcome aboard. I'm sorry, I'm rocking my coastal fishing charter shirt. Pretty cool. Let's go get to your comments here in just a minute. Hey, Steve, what's going on, man? Scott says the wind wing gear spoils us. It's such a game changer. That is so true. This is new stuff. Yes, it is. I mean, I wouldn't say new, but it's new to the channel. How's that? I haven't really featured it yet on the channel like I am now. So it's the first time you guys are seeing this. And to be honest, the first time I'm on VATSIM, second time maybe, with an Airbus. I usually don't fly on VATSIM with Airbus. Because you guys know me. I'm like, man, do I really want to do that? Yeah. Okay. 350 @ 8. And that's not the airplane. That's just me. There's nothing wrong with the airplane. 10 miles visibility today. Sky conditions are... We got a few clouds scattered. A few clouds at 1000. And we have temperature 32, 2.00. Altimeter is going to be 2984. Now here's the deal. Looks like we're taking off from the north. This airplane, we're going to have to go over the SID very closely. We'll brief that here in a little bit. This airplane tends not to climb very well, especially with how heavy we are. We got 204 passengers with a pretty big load of fuel. So this airplane probably won't hit that 11,000 restriction, especially from the north. So we're going to have to fly up to Layton area before we make our turn, and we'll let them know that we're just going to say I'll brief it. I'll brief it with you, and we'll get there. No worries. We'll just expect it. Got it. Looks like density altitude is pretty darn high here. ILS, it's going to be 34 left or 34 right, so either one of those. Don't know yet. We'll get our ACARS going, CPDLC, and all that good stuff. All right, now with that, the temperature is 32 degrees, so we're going to write 32 and throw that in there in the ground temperature. Okay, I'm going to clear that. Now this is just the A side. Now if I arrow over here, this little guy, put that arrow, that's B. So you have the A and B, and it took me forever to figure that out. Taxi is about 600 pounds of fuel, so 0.6 on the taxi there. All right, we're doing reserves at 5. We're going to change this final time to slant 0045. We'll drop it in there. That's 45 minutes. Okay, zero fuel weight. I estimate our zero fuel at 152.0. 152.0. Slant. Don't know what the zero fuel weight CG is, so we're going to go to the one of these things, wherever that is, right there. Our zero fuel weight, you can see right here, 25. Nope. It's 25%. Now we're going to write that in there. So we're just going to say, all right, that's 25.0. And then we'll drop it in. One, then you can see your block fuel. We're blocking out with 22.4, I estimate. Actually, 22.5, right? So let's block out 22.5. We'll drop that into R2. And there we go. So that is done. At least the init is done. Now we got to go to the flight plan. And this is where the fun stuff begins. And it's not too bad. All right, we do have an ACARS, so let's go check it out. All right, we're 2924 A321 departing Salt Lake, destination Minneapolis. Route is Salt Lake Rugged 3 OCS transition. What is that? KP 84 UDEFA Torgy 4 altitude 350 squawk 3104. So I'm going to throw that in here. You guys can see the panel. I'm going to go 31. In fact, I got to clear it. 3104. That's our squawk code. I put that in there. Normally it's mounted somewhere. I got to find a mount for it, but it's mounted there. And then I love this panel. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool deal. What is this, turncoat machine? I'm just getting good to see it. Yes, it is. This is new stuff. Got it. Hello, Ed. What's a turncoat? What is this turn? I got you. All right. John, welcome aboard, man. Okay, so we've got the Rugged 3. Let's go and program that right now. So we're going to click SLC here. You got departure and fix. So I'm just going to click departure. And looks like we're going to give a runway. I'm expecting runway 34. Probably going to be 34 left or 34 right. Let me look at the... they're probably departing both of them, to be honest. But I want to just make sure. If I look at the ATIS, which we have the ATIS already, VATSIM ATIS is saying what? That doesn't help me. VATSIM ATIS just says nothing. We're departing 34 left, 34 right. Usually 34 right, they'll land 3. It just depends. We're closest to 34 left. So let's play that. Let's just play 3-4 left today. How's that? So I'm going to go ahead over 1. So you can see 3-4 left. We're going to throw that in the runway. And then I'm going to go arrow up because we want to go the SID, which is the Rugged 3, via the OCS departure. And I just want to make sure that's correct before I just say, yeah, that's correct. Yes. OCS transition, so that's going to be put in there. You guys can see that. And then we're going to insert. Throw that in there. Insert. You can see we have a flight plan disco, which is, we'll figure out why we're getting a disco out of there. It's usually because on that departure, it's a discontinuity. So you're going to have a disco coming out of there to Bubby, it looks like. Yeah, see it says manual Bubby. So we're going to keep that the way it is because we don't want to fly to Bubby yet. We might have to go north of that. So then let's go to MSP. We're going to click arrival. And now I'm just going to go with what I have so far with Minneapolis, right? Minneapolis reporting right now. You really won't know, and this is probably going to change, folks, so you can't get too crazy with this because it's probably going to change on us. Let's go to the weather. Oh, cow. Come on, brother. This is nice and slow. Weather. We got 330 at 8. They are landing what? They're landing 30 left, 30 right. Pick your poison. Probably 30 left. It could be 30. Let's just plan 30 left for now. We are going to be flying the Torgi 4. So we're going to come up. Torgi 4. We'll throw that in there. What's that? 5. So L5. And then the transition is the UFTA transition right there. So you can fill that out. We'll insert it. And there you go. Now, with an Airbus, just like any aircraft, but especially with this airplane, your lateral and your vertical have to be set on this. Very important. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the chart. How's that? So I want to just pull the chart in with you. It looks like we're starting to board. So we're going to click My Flight, drop that down, come over to here, and we're going to do the charts. Alright, so this is our route of flight, and I'm going to give you the departure. So let's start with that. We're going to do the rugged 3. It's already started for us, which is nice. Okay, the rugged 3. Ah, you little stink. Rugged 3, right? Alright. I'm going to zoom into this. So what we're going to do is we're taking off. We're going to manually fly it, probably heading. We're going to go past this. We got to go past probably to Ogden, and then we could cut to Rugged. So we have a disco, and that disco is because of that. We've got manual, limit, flight plan discontinuity to Bubby. Then after that, it's going to be Rugged. Then we'll take the spine track, this one, to spine, to ski, to People, Rock Springs, and then Fence. And that is it for the departure. I do want to talk about performance, so we have to maintain a certain performance taking off out of here. Let's say 3-4 left is standard with minimum climb 250 feet per minute. I mean, 250 feet per nautical mile to 8,500. So that would bring us about, let's say about 200 knots. We're looking at that 250, 833 feet a minute. We can easily do that with this aircraft, guys. Even though it climbs like a pig, we'll still have it fine on this. Now, there's the route of flight. You see Rugged, Spine, Ski. People, after People, we got OCS, and then we break off. And I'm just going to zoom out a little bit and show us our next route. You can see this. After OCS, we're going to Spine, Ski, People, OCS, top of climb, KD75, KP, then UFTA right there, and then inbound, and I'll brief you guys when we get a little closer to that. So that's the plan anyway. Cool? Good. Let me get your comments while I have a second, and we'll get rocking and rolling here. All right, and if those folks who are checking in, say hi in the chat. Love to hear from you. This is how we get pretty good friends even through the chat. It's pretty wild. Okay, so that's all good on the CDU, at least, or the MICDU they call it. At least that's done. The flight plan's done. We're not done with the perf or anything. So you could go perf. You could see how this is going to be a little bit different. We're going to get into this here in a little bit. Now, if you have thrust reduction and you have acceleration, and with this being how high we are, this will work. We're sitting about 4,500 feet above sea level right now, so that's what that is. I don't know these numbers, so we're just going to leave it alone until we get boarded. We're going to request our wind data, so I just hit in it, and then we'll pull the winds in, and I'm going to go ahead and request those winds. Give it a second and it'll populate the winds. Good. So that's what we want to do. And then we click next phase. Good. See, the descent winds are all good. So click return. I'll go ahead and clear that. All that's good to go. Clear that. Good. This is the climb. We're doing a cost index of 26 on the climb. That looks good. We're managed about 0.78, about 920 nautical miles on the distance here. And we'll go next phase again. Cruise looks good there. 9.1 on the fuel. Estimating right now. That could change, but that's what we're estimating. And then we'll go next page. You got your descent right there. And this is where it gets interesting. You have to make sure that your descent is managed. It is, but, and there's our approach. We'll wait for that. So all that's good right now. We're going to go flight plan. We'll hold that in our perf page. We'll stop it right there. Let's go out, and we're going to walk around the jet. And before we do anything, I'm going to check my fuel status. I'm going to reach across here, get the fuel. Where is that stupid? Right there. So I just pushed the fuel panel, which gives us the fuel right here. And we are at 22.5 on the aircraft right now, and we needed a block fuel of approximately 22.5. Yes, so we have the appropriate fuel for the airplane. Let's go ahead and get out. We're going to walk this, do a walk around inspection on the airplane, and we are good. So they're boarding right now, so I'm going to have to, you can actually walk through this whole cabin. It's pretty cool how they did that. Sorry, I'm going to block people in. Excuse me, why is my door closed? That door should be open. I don't know why. Really? Push it. Oh my gosh, hold on. That door should be open, so what the heck's going on there? Let's go to Fenix, ground services. Door, open. It's open. That don't make sense. Now it's open with no jet bridge. The airplane moving. There we go. My dude just dropped. All right, we're going to come over here. We'll check the outflow. This is the outflow valve. We'll look at the alpha vane there and there. There's two of them. And the static ports looking good. Coming across here, we're looking at the drag link. That looks good. And the nose gear. I don't know if you guys saw what happened in the 787, so we don't want to hang out there too long. The actual nose gear retracted on those guys. Two pitot tubes, a tap probe right there. Icing valve, or icing vane is right there as well. And we're looking at the static probe here. Radome looks good. Yeah, this thing is a work of art. Let me tell you. Again, tap probe, icing, your pitot tube on that side, your static port over there. The Innie bay is closed. Look at the weathering. Man, this is nice. Really good paint. The textures are just gorgeous on this thing. It's just so nice. That looks good. Nice and dirty. Drain mass is good. You can see how this is open. This is so cool about this. We can actually shut this door. Now, I don't know if they're done with it, but it looks... I don't really want to mess with it now, but we could. So we're shutting that door. Shoot, I'm going to try to give you a view. Dang, I did it again. Ground crews hate this airplane because it's so dang big, high, and it takes forever to actually shut the door, like you see here. Let it go. And I'm going to come over here. That's locked in. Hydraulics are shut, and we're going to close that panel. That's what's so cool about this simulation. You can do all of that. Okay, that door's closed here. Looks good. Listen to those fan blades. Okay, you want to make sure that your reversers are actually stowed. And we're just going to look at the fan blades. You hear that clicking? Well, if those folks who don't know, these fan blades are loose. They're loose in the slot, so they actually rattle around a little bit. As the centrifugal force, as it spins and rotates, it locks into place and they won't click or move. But it takes a lot of thrust, a lot of motion or force to get those blades to actually lock in like that. So little cool tidbit there. If you didn't know, that's why they hear that clicking sound, is they are loose in there. All right, we're good on that. Leading edge of the wing looks good. Look, there's another Delta coming in. All right, look at all those static wicks. Looking good. This, I gotta tell you guys, this is a work of art. I mean, I've said it before, but Fenix, they just did so good on the textures. Okay, I'm looking for the tires. You can see these are pins. Those are the brake pads. I want to make sure they're clean and good to go. Tires don't have any flat spots on them. My last landing on the airplane was good. Or maybe it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. Same thing on the door. We can go ahead and shut this door if you wanted to, but I could probably just do that in the inside for the sake of time. Outflow valve's good. Door's good. Rudder is good to go. Coming on the back here by the EPU. It's pretty hot here in Salt Lake. It's probably pushing 90 degrees, so I would be sweating right now if I was outside. Even at 11 o'clock, I'd be sweating. Pretty bad. Good there, coming across. You know that. You know I want to do this. All right, fine. You talked me into it. Let's go. Go. Swing it back out. We'll go ahead and lock this door. You can see how that vent flap closes. That's what you want to see. And we're going to go ahead and close this panel right here. Good, that's shut. I'll be a ramp dog for a day. Okay, that looks good. Again, tires, good. No flat spots, cords sticking out, nothing like that. Linkages look good. Again, back here. All right. This airplane would have came in from Indianapolis. So the Indy pilots just brought it in and we're taking it out. Going to Minneapolis. I don't know why the airplane's moving backwards or the gate is moving forward. I don't know what the heck's going on. Again, let's look at those blades. Usually they're numbered too. You might get numbering on these blades. Let's say you wanted to actually, you can actually stick your hand on it and rotate the blade. I gotta find a way to do that. I don't know if I can do it with this controller the way it is. No, maybe not. All right, we could do it. I just don't want to do it. There's a button I have to hit. All right, that's it. We're done. Let's go back in the flight deck and let's get this thing programmed. All right, back to the comments. Sporting the retro cap. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. This is new stuff. Got that. Got that. Hello, everyone from LPPR. Where the heck is that? Where's LPPR? Help me out. That's got to be somewhere in. Where is L? Is L in? You gotta help me out, man. I could look it up. I know. Is it in Peru? No. South America? What is it? LLPR. Don't tell me. I'll look it up. Airport. Sky Park. That ain't right. LLPR. So that's what you say? Was it LLPR? LPPR. I'm sorry. LPPR. Let's check that out. Portugal. That's awesome. That's cool. That's really cool. Well, welcome aboard. It's good to have you. Awesome. Wonder what time it is by you. Is it early morning? Okay, guys, so Airbus time. We're going to go ahead and do a flow here. These three are on nav. That looks good. Basically, an Airbus is lights off, so you're just making sure all the lights are off. Coming down here, cruise supply, you want to make sure that's good. You've got passengers in your cruise supply, so if I pushed it, it goes off. You don't want to do that. That looks good, that looks good, that is capped. And then we're going to come up here, our lighting. We've got off, 1, wings are off, beacons are off, strobes are on auto right now, that is off. Those are off, that's off. Good there, here, armed, good, auto. This should be on 0 essentially, right there in auto. Those are off. These lights are good to go. Cockpit, cabin. I'm just going to throw the cockpit just a little cold. We on aft or embers. Excuse me. External power. I get it right. That'd be great. Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn our pumps on right now. Let's get all of our fuel pumps going. And let's go ahead and check all the engine fire. Gotta go. APU. Okay, that's good. Coming down, flight controls are good, all those are out. Let's test the smoke, hold it, let it go. The ICAS is going to keep going, so we'll just go ahead and change the ICAS. Looks good. Pack 2, you got 2 pack faults around, that should be the way it is. That's good for the smoke. And we are ready to go here. Let's program the MCP, or the FSEU, I think it's called. Before we do that, we're going to get everybody on board. Aircraft is loaded. We'll click dismiss. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go to weight and balance. Let's check what we've got. We've got 204 on board, and we have about 6,700 pounds of bags, or whatever. Let's go over here, and we're going to click our departure preference, or departure performance. Runway 34 right, it is dry. We're going to sync the load sheet now. We're going to sync our weather, and I've got weather written at 2984. I'll put that up on my panel there. 2984 on both sides. 2984 set. Okay, and what I'm going to do is click calculate. I'm just going to calculate and populate what it should be. You can see we got flaps 2 up 1.1 on the trim. We're going to flex at 39. I'm okay with that. Engine out acceleration to 5730, and we know our thrust reduction and all that. Good. So we're not going to do any intersection departures out of there. We're looking at a 151, 58, 58. What's so nice is about this is I could send this to the MICTU right now, and I'm going to come down here, and you can see it populates it. 151, 158, 158, 2 up 1.1 with flex at 39. So all of that is done. Okay, I'm going to come over here. We'll shut the cockpit door now and get everybody situated. And I'm going to turn on the APU. So we're going to come upstairs. We're going to throw on and just hold this. I want to show you what's going to happen. You see how the APU comes up. We're looking for a flap open door. We have company message that we have to take care of, so let's do that on this side. And we're going to say ATSU or AOC message. We're looking at received messages. We've got a load sheet. Looks like our load. See how it says flap open now? There's that flap APU. We're going to accept that. I've got takeoff weight of 174. Does that match with our paperwork? And the takeoff weight approximately. Yep. Good. Those worked. Okay. We've accepted that. Click return. And let's throw the load sheet again. Compliance with N1. Good. 0 fuel weight. Yes, all that is good to go. Click accept. All right, see how the flaps open? Let's go and start the APU. We'll click start. Let's take a look at the APU starting now. And I'm going to go outside so you guys can listen to it. We'll get that back door closed, we'll run our checklist and get the heck out of here. Awesome. Sounds great, right? All right, once that's done, we are now going to run the checks. We're going to do a pre-flight check right here. Okay, interior, and this is from Delta, by the way. This is their checklist. Interior, exterior inspection complete. Circuit breakers are checked. Recorders are on. Passenger signs are on and order auto. Altimeters are set to 29 or 84 on both sides. I do have to program this to the rugged 3, and it was a climb maintain. Top altitude 23,000. I want to make sure they didn't give us an altitude. They did not. So let's go ahead and throw that there. Now, what's cool is I could go throw it to 1,000 mark, and then I can just bring it all the way up. We're going to go up to 230 on this one. 23 with a dot. You see the dots, dot, dot, dot. That means it's on autopilot. This airplane loves autopilot. So I've learned to just deal with it, right? You can fly with it without it, but there you go. Okay, emergency lights are armed. We got altimeters checked. Flight nav instruments are checked. ECAM status is checked. Doors closed, which is good. You got all green lights there, and I'm going to look at our ECAM. You can see normal. We're good. Nothing to worry about on that. Our parking brake is set. Radar is off, and I'll look at over here. All right, this right here, System 1 PWS is going to be auto. All right, that's going to be predictive wind shears PWS. I want to make sure that's good to go. Okay. I do need to check something, folks. I just want to make sure that does work. Good. You never know. All right, park brake is set. We got radars and transponders are set. Windows are closed and locks. Oxygen masks. I forgot to do that. Wouldn't you know? Okay, we'll check yours. You got the jump seat back there. If I can. Hard to get to. Hang on. Your O2 masks. There we are. And that's mine. Close that. Okay, O2 masks are checked. Flight attendant briefing would be complete. I'm going to give you guys a briefing really quick. Departure briefing. We'll do that right now. Logbook and QRH is good. Fuel is fuel required. And the APU is now available. Let's get on ship power. So let's go ahead and turn on the APU. You can see it says available. It says light that says avail. Well, let's just go ahead and get the external power off the airplane. And it's going to go right into the APU. So what we'll do is flip it back here. We're going to go to Fenix with ground services. Let's go ahead and disconnect the PCA air, and we're going to disconnect the GPU, and we're going to throw off the chocks. And then I am going to call for a push, but not right now. I just want to do a few things with you on the briefing. I'll throw the APU bleed, and let's get going. Okay, the briefing really quick. I did talk about the weather. We have a high density altitude here. One of the biggest threats out of this airport, it's a hot and high condition today, so we're probably not going to have great climb performance coming out on excuse me, sorry, I forgot this, terrain on the Indy on your side and our side. Let's turn off the weather radar. I don't want to cook anybody. So we're going to have terrain issues or climb issues. This airplane is pretty heavy. So what we'll elect to do is we're just going to keep going straight up to Layton. We're probably not going to make 11,000 altitude restriction over Buddy, so just that's my threat today. The error management for that is going to be the mitigation process is going to be we're going to keep flying north. We're just going to keep it on a heading and we'll fly north. Probably going to be a heading of just runway heading. We'll just take runway heading straight up, and then we'll go ahead and clean it all up when we get direct to rugged wherever we're going from there. All right, we might have to fly a little more south. After we hit north, we'll fly south. We'll keep the speed about 210 knots. I might open it up. I might open the speed window up and back it down. I don't want to accelerate yet because we might have to do a turn. All right, so it's just something to keep in mind. Weather, winds, weather's good, guys. A few clouds at 11,000 feet, 32 degrees. It's just hot. It's going to be bumpy coming up over the mountains here in Salt Lake. It usually is. You can see it right there. It's all sorts of heating, and it's going to be bumping us. Abnormals and aborts. If we need to abort, we will abort. Anything above 80 knots to V1. We're only going to abort for fire, failure, fear, or shear. Any wind shear alerts and or warnings will stop. Any engine fires will do that as well. We'll do that. We'll throw the throttles to idle. We'll pull the reversers, and we'll make sure the speed brake pulls out. We'll stop the aircraft, taxi off, go to a remote area, let those brakes cool down. We'll find out what happened, troubleshoot, and go from there. We do have terrain in basically all quadrants out of Salt Lake, especially when we take off to the north. It's the terrain, the big stuff is going to be to the right. All right, we talked about the SID already. Do you guys have any questions? Heading, probably going to be runway heading. Altitude is set 23,000, and our airspeed is 158 with flaps 2, and we're looking at 2.2 or 1.1 up. All right, let me go ahead and call into the ground services, if I can find them. We got tower, we got ground, we have delivery, we already cleared delivery. So let's talk to ground. 123,775. That's the next thing I got to buy is that. 123,775. Well, let's go 775 here first. 123. Okay. Throw it over there. And let's call GSX. Let's get a push. Okay, we're on ship power. I had them disconnect everything, so all that's good to go. Let's take a look right now at our pressure. You can see we're in the green, so we don't need to charge the brakes. It's all good to go. And once we get the hydraulic power running, we should have a good go on that one. All right, guys, seatbelts are coming on, and our no smoking is on as well. Let's go for push checklist. Here we go. Doors are closed. You can see we got green lights right there. Flight deck doors closed and locked. Transponder is now coming to auto.
Salt Lake ground, Delta 741, Hotel 1, ready for departure.
Delta 741, contact tower 11905, good day.
11905, Delta 741.
Beacon lights coming on. There we are. No. Let me give him a call for a push if I do anything stupid. And what's our flight number? 2924 or something? Yeah. Salt Lake ground, Delta 2924, gate Alpha 15, push please.
Delta 2924, push at your discretion, call for taxi.
All right, push our discretion, call for taxi. Do you know if we're on 3-4 left or right?
3-4 right are all departures.
3-4 right. All right, so we're going to go nose to the left. We'll go ahead and change that right now too. So we're going to go ahead and pop the brakes off. We're going to go ahead and pull the brake. Here we go. Brakes off right now. They're going to push us back right now. Let's go there. I got to turn
Flight
that
attendants,
off.
prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and I'll call.
It's going to get loud. Just letting you know. I'm going
Once
to go
again,
ahead and
good evening,
change
ladies and
this.
gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight.
Let's make sure there's
So
no
in just a
dang
moment, we'll be showing
airplanes
you a
coming
brief
in.
presentation on the safety features of this aircraft.
All right, here we
We
go.
kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent
So basically,
flyer.
flight plan, we're going to change this to 3-4 right now. So let's come up. 3-4 right.
Welcome aboard, and
Rocket
thank you
3.
for choosing Delta for
OCS.
100 years and counting.
Ogden ground, Delta 3040, ready for push to start.
The health and safety of our customers and
Officers are
crew
calling
is
to
our number
Salt Lake
one
City
priority, and the shared responsibility of everyone
Delta
on board.
3040 is ready
So,
for
before we depart, please pay attention to this
Delta
important
3040,
message.
push at your discretion.
Stow
Call
all
for
carry-on
taxi.
items in an
Push
overhead
at your
bin
discretion,
and
call
place
for
smaller
taxi, Delta
items
3040.
completely under the seat in front of you.
All right, numbers didn't change. That's good.
Larger
Okay.
electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld
We'll set the
portable
break. We'll start
electronic
number
devices,
1
including
first.
mobile phones, should also be secured.
So I'm gonna come
Keep
back
the
here.
aisles,
We're gonna start
exits,
number
and
1.
bulkhead areas clear.
Throw this to
If you
ignition.
lose an electronic device
Look
in
at
your
your-
seat, please do
You
not
see how
adjust
your
your seat
engine
and
parameters
ask
are
a
good?
crew member for help.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll this one.
As we leave the gate,
Here we go.
fasten your seatbelt by
This
inserting
thing
the
is
metal
hands
chip
off.
into
I just
the
throw
buckle
it and then
and
leave it.
adjusting the strap so
and
it's
it'll do
low
it
and
itself.
tight across your lap.
It'll
To
start
release,
itself.
lift the
It's
top
crazy.
of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the
Roger,
fitting on the
static
belt.
only.
To release, push the metal tip down. Stay
Air
seated with
Canada
your seatbelt fastened when the
3705,
seatbelt
contact
sign
tower
is on.
11905,
Keep
good
it fastened whenever you're seated
11905,
in case of sudden rough air.
5, thanks.
In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding. if our
Lake
service
City
is
ground jet
interrupted.
load
Federal
398.
regulations require
ready
all
for
passengers
taxi.
to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards
JetBlue
and lighted information
398,
signs
services
this
throughout
right
the
taxi to the
cabin.
hotel.
Smoking,
This is
vaping, the
available.
use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco,
Please repeat.
is not
All
allowed
good,
on
because
any
it says
Delta
available.
flight.
Let's go ahead and start number 2.
398,
Tampering
it's
with,
going to be runway
disabling,
34
or
right, and you're going
destroying
to be
receiving smoke
taxiing via
detectors.
Taxiway Hotel.
There
I
are
see the
8
pin.
34 right and taxi hotel JetBlue 398.
Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft.
So hard here.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-on baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with the green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind
You as
you.
well?
If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure
Ground
changes,
West
oxygen
105
masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering
What
and
was the
place the
person?
mask over your nose and mouth.
Bravo
Slip the
20, it's
elastic
in the
strap
middle.
over your head and adjust
two
the
good
mask
starts,
if necessary.
availables on.
Breathe normally.
We're
And
gonna go
know
ahead
oxygen
and
is
start
flowing,
from
so
the
don't
bottom.
worry if the bag doesn't inflate.
What's
Be
the
sure to
call sign
adjust
again?
your own mask before helping others.
Southwest 105, we are just on Sierra.
A water evacuation
Southwest
is also
105.
unlikely, but just in case.
So, like, I'm
life
good.
vests
You
are in
need
a
to taxi to
compartment
gate Bravo
beneath
20
or
via
adjacent
Golf.
to your
51,
seat.
58,
Teams remove the
58.
vest from its
We're
We're going to go
container
flap
by
2
pulling on the
now,
tab
so we're
and
going
then
to go ahead and
opening
do
the
that
pouch.
first.
Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around
Ground
your waist,
Sky
attach it to the
173
buckle
at
in
Sierra,
front,
just off
and
of
adjust
34 right.
securely
We're
around
going
your
to
waist.
Bravo
As you
7.
leave the
Ignitions to
plane,
normal.
inflate the vest by pulling down
So,
on the red tab at the
123,
bottom,
let's
or
get around
manually
to
inflate it by blowing
Taxi
into
to
the
gate
tube
Bravo
at
7
shoulder
via
level.
Golf Echo.
A water-activated light
Golf
is attached
Echo
to each
to
vest.
Bravo 7,
For
Sky
children
173.
under
thanks.
35
Light
pounds,
controls.
place the vest around their waist and secure the strap
Down,
between the legs.
up.
See
We
your
already did
safety
left
card
and right.
for more
Rudders coming in.
information. Additional
And
life
then we're gonna
vests for
go
in-lab children are
1.1
in marked
up on
compartments
the
at the
trim.
front and rear of the plane.
So
We'll distribute these vests if
1.1
necessary.
up. Checking the trim. You can see the
Before
pitch trim
takeoff,
moving.
bring your seat to its
That's what we
upright
want.
position
Okay, we
and
got
stow your
1.1
tray table,
flaps to
footrest, and
Elax
leg
are
rest.
good.
Be sure you fastened your
Let's go throw the
seatbelt
parking
low
brake.
and tight
We'll shut
across
the
your lap,
view down.
carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting
Off.
position, or as otherwise indicated on the placard in front of you. If you have a suite door,
We're good to
ensure
go.
it's
Taxi
open.
lights coming up.
See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of
Run the
emergency.
checks.
Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat
Okay, we
pocket.
got
As we finish our
after
safety
start
check,
yellow
please
electric
let us
pump
know if you have
is
any
good to go,
questions.
so take a look at
As we take off into the
Ground
future,
Southwest
sit back and relax.
Good to go.
And
Yellow,
from all
blue,
of our
green,
crew,
We're now
pressure.
thank you for
33.
flying with Delta today
ECAM
and
status
for the
checked.
next 100 years.
Southwest 105.
Good to go.
Roger.
Okay,
no
taxi.
worries,
We're to flaps
you can
2.
taxi
Takeoff
to
speeds are
Bravo
checked. Thrust is
33
takeoff.
as- Actually,
Flex.
Southwest
39.
105, I believe
And
Bravo
flight
33
controls
is in use. Let me
are
check on that.
Checked. Okay, let's go. Brakes are off.
Yep, Southwest 105, Bravo 33 is currently in use.
Then we'll take Bravo 31.
Alright, Southwest 105, taxi gate Bravo 31 via Golf Echo.
31 via Golf Echo, Southwest 105. Have a great evening.
Give 'em a
Diesel.
call. Okay, auto brakes on max. Cabin will check. Spoilers are coming on. right now. That's good. Flaps, we'll do a takeoff config check. Just have to check the cabin, which we will. Let me call them for taxi instructions here. Salt Lake grounds, Delta 2924 taxi, please.
Delta 2924, Sun City Airline, good evening, on a 24 right, taxi via hotel.
24 right hotel, Delta 2924. Message is way too loud. You're exactly right. Hey, Mr. Navigraph guy, just brought Navigraph yesterday for you. I've been loving it, and it's not so hard. See? Congratulations. It's good. You'll love it, man. It's you'll never be able to fly without it now. I'm just saying, FYI. It's that good. First Officer Bones is probably going to be critiquing you over the shoulder.
Ogden ground, Delta 3040, ready to taxi with Tango.
Well, I'd love to see you back to the bus. I hope they get the tray
Delta
table feeder.
3040, Salt Lake City ground. Good evening. If you're looking for taxi at Ogden, please contact Salt Lake Center. Actually, Salt Lake Approach.
Apologies if I said Ogden. We're at Salt Lake.
Look at that thing. That thing's huge.
Oh, then last check up on standby.
A3, it's an A340 right there. Looks like a 340-600. Look at those engines on that thing. I like that airplane better than the 300 with their stupid little hairdryer. All right, so Officer Bones, you see where it says cabin check? How do you get rid of that? Is there a call that you can do? I always was wondering that, because the cabin, like in a 7.3, you hit cabin, cabin alert or whatever. All right, flight director's on. We've got it on ARC. We have 10. And we're going to go down to hotel. All right, I'll put this down for a minute.
JetBlue 3098 on Hotel 1.
Okay, hotel is going to be
Frontier
second.
Frontier 3989 with you, crossing runway 349.
And by the way, is any of you...
3981. Say your parking.
All right, we don't want golf, we want hotels. So
we currently don't have one. If you can assign one, it would be great.
Frontier 3981. You just texted the gate and you see a golf.
Yeah, for many gates, yeah, golf. 3981.
And then the aircraft that was first calling for Ogden, that's a Salt Lake. Could you please be sorry about that?
Just going to overturn that just a little bit.
JetBlue 398 at Hotel 1.
Ground Delta 2095 on Echo. There's an Echo coming towards us. Oh, okay, he's turning thing.
Delta Delta 124, College City ground, hold short. Hold position for now, brakes. November 312, Yankee Hotel, runway 35, Yankee Kilo.
Delta 124, holding position.
And the one that first called about Ogden was November 312, Yankee Hotel.
Rocking the new coastal fishing charter.
We're getting our flight plan booted up here.
Air call sign again?
312 Yankee Hotel, we're getting our flight plan loaded here. We were going to call for clearance.
Roger, and the one about Ogden, could you please say your aircraft, say your call sign, and your parking.
Salt Lake ground, Delta 3040, ready to taxi at Tango.
Delta 3040, make sure you're squawking mode Charlie, so I can see you on my scope.
3040. It's not letting me squawk mode Charlie.
Hit the forward call.
Delta 3040 now, I see you. Looks like it's on a taxi hotel. Runway 34, taxi via hotel.
Or the controller's getting younger and younger. No, they're
Runway
getting younger.
34 right, taxi via hotel, Delta 3040. 03981. If possible, we request Bravo 3 the gate. We can make a
Which
right
I think
turn
is
on
great.
Foxtrot.
You know, that's a really good thing to have. You have those youngsters doing that.
Roger, from home, say again.
Involved in aviation in any way.
We would request possible gate Bravo
All right,
3.
let's do a brake
we can
check.
make a right turn
That's
on
what we should have
Foxtrot,
done
then
before
Foxtrot
we
5,
actually
if possible.
rolled, but let's just do a quick tap of the brakes. Good.
1253981.
We have pressure there.
Hey, firm.
That's okay.
So we would request Bravo 3 the gate. We can make a right turn on Foxtrot and then Foxtrot 5 if possible.
I gotta move this over.
Hey, firm, that's Bruce.
Alright, there we go.
Roger. Foxtrot, Foxtrot 5, Bravo 3 the gate. Frontier 3981.
Delta 124, request parking, Bravo 27.
JetBlue 398, Tower, good day. 119.
Tower 398.
Delta 2924, contact Tower 11905, good day.
Over the tower, see ya. 2925. 2924.
Delta 124, request taxi,
Let's
Bravo
go tower
27.
11905.
Delta 124, taxi gate Bravo 27,
11905 tower.
via Golf Echo.
You said 119.
Bravo 27 via Golf Echo, Delta 124.
119,050. Now this is going to be interesting because, I mean, I'm going to set the brakes here. I don't want to run into this guy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and departure.
398 Salt Lake Tower, runway 34 right, clear for
135.5.
takeoff on departure, flighting 340.
135.5.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34 right and departure 13.0. JetBlue 389.
JetBlue 398 after departure, flight heading 340.
Okay, takeoff checks coming up. Hello, how are you, Carlos?
After departure, heading
All right, here we
340.
go. Before takeoff,
JetBlue
runway
398.
position is going to be 34 right today. We've got flaps are 2, verified 2. We're going to verify that. Here we go. Push the throttles up. Let's get in there. Okay. We've got thrust set and trim set. Flight controls are good. TCAS is good. TARA. Engine mode selection is on normal. And we're looking at flight attendants acknowledged. Okay, let's go. In the call. Salt Lake Tower, Delta 2924, ready to go here, 34 right.
Delta 2924 Salt Lake Tower, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
34 right, line up and wait, 2924.
Salt Lake Tower, FedEx 88 Heavy is on Sierra, holding short of 34 right.
FedEx 88 Heavy, Salt Lake Tower, hold short, line 34 right, departing traffic.
Alright, we'll hold short 34 right. Back to Heavy.
Traffic.
Roger, I got him.
Approaching 3.
Oh, look at that. There's my runway incursion. I'm kidding. I'll probably cross him before we go. Okay, got 34 right on the pavement. Looking good there. 34 right on the RAS. I'm assuming they're going to cross him first.
On
that
runway
FedEx aircraft.
3, 4 right.
I'll stop right there, guys. Nice line up there for you. Okay, let's go. Wing lights coming on. We got beacon lights, strobe lights are on. Take off.
Delta 2924 on departure, turn left heading 325, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 325 on departure, 34 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 2924. Okay, I'm going to bring him up.
JetBlue 398, contact departure 135.5.
So about 50% here. Wait. Now, click.
Departure on
and click.
113.5, JetBlue 389.
We got man flex, SRS, and runway is set. There we go. I'm putting a lot of left rudder in there. There we are. See how the airplane is accelerating very slow 80 knots cross check. A little more authority there, a little left rudder. 120 on there. She's heavy, right? 6,000. 5,000 feet to go. V1. There's rotate. Hold that right there. Keep on. Roll.
FedEx 88 Happy crossing at 34 right at Sierra. On the other side, ground 2377.
Alright, positive rate, you're up.
Right. Crossing on 34 right at Sierra, and on the other side, ground 12377 for FedEx 88 Heavy.
I'm going to roll heading. Roll heading 320.
Salt Lake Tower, Alaska 424 holding short 34 right at Sierra.
Oscar 424 Salt Lake Tower crossing at 34 right at Sierra. On the other side, ground 2377.
Cross runway 34 right at Sierra on ground
1377
on the other side, Alaska 424.
Delta 2924, contact departure 135.5.
35.5.
Turn right direct up gear, JetBlue 398.
Push that thing down. Let's get my call. Departure Delta 2924, climbing through 6,600.
Delta 2924, Salt Lake departure radar contact, climb maintain flight level 230, normal speed and present heading.
Okay, 230 normal speed, present heading, Delta 2924. Alright guys, flaps 1 now. We gotta keep on holding that, we'll hold present heading. Right here, you can see we have to get going because of the restrictions that we have. Now I could turn on the autopilot, which I'm probably going to do right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up. I'm going to say I want that. Nope. Nope. Alright, I got the airplane. So it wants me to go the other direction. I want heading select, and we're going to go 325. And I'm going to go ahead and increase our speed now to S speed. Now we're good. We got to keep climbing. So once we get to the S speed, I'll go ahead and retract the slats. So we've got heading select on our side. We have speed. So we're basically controlling both. You can see how slow it's climbing.
JetBlue 398, contact Salt Lake Center now 132.4.
Let's go ahead up to 220. Slat
132.4,
JetBlue. Alright, slats coming up.
398.
Right now, slats up. So hopefully we're going to get a better climb out of this now. I'm going to keep it at 220 because I want to climb.
Delta 2924, turn right heading 010.
Right turn 010. Okay, we want a right turn 010.
Be sure to climb. I need to keep you out of the mountains.
Yeah, we're pretty heavy. 010. We're just gonna try. We're gonna try to climb at 220 for you.
Yeah, sounds good.
010. We're hitting the bumps. Like I said, it's gonna be turbulent out of here. 1,900 feet a minute. Now I could take vertical speed, but we're holding it 220 for a reason. I'm trying to keep it at low speed so we can get a higher deck angle. So if we go faster, we won't climb as quick. So I want to climb at a better rate, about 2,100 feet a minute. And this is what I'm saying about being heavy like this. It's just the way it goes. 29084. Pretty bumpy through 9,000. We have to hit the restriction of 11,000 before we even think about coming in. You see that speed? I'm going to go ahead and increase the speed now.
Delta 2924, turn right, direct spine.
Right turn, direct spine, Delta 2924. Okay, right turn, direct spine. Let's go ahead and do that now. Get the airplane direct over. We're going to go flight plan, direct to spine, insert it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and push the speed in. I'm actually going to keep climbing about this. I've got the lateral navigation on now. 23,000 is set. So let's take a look at the MCP. You've got that dot and dot, which means the autopilot is now, the FMC is controlling those things. Spoilers are not armed. I'm keeping the speed about 240 now. We're good now. We've got good clearance. See what I mean? I wanted to keep it slow. You don't want to accelerate, because if you accelerate, you're going to climb at a less angle. So I wanted to climb at about 200. You can see I'm climbing about 240 because I want to get
2924, contact Salt Lake Center now, 132.4. Have a good flight.
32.4. Hey, great job on the awareness. Appreciate it. 32.4. And we'll be looking at center here. 32.4 now. Where? Alright, we're gonna go 32.4. I can't wait to get a radio panel. Oh my gosh. So annoying. 32.4 set.
Stop was 4790, runway 12, clear to land, wind 18012, gust 19er.
Told you we're gonna get the snot kicked out of us up here. Just letting you know. Salt Lake Center, Delta 2924, direct spine through 13.5.
Delta 2924, Salt Lake Center, call and maintain flight level 350.
350, Delta 2924.
Heading 8371, contact Salt Lake Center, 125.57, good night.
Alright, speed. Now I'm going to go ahead and
125.57.
I'm going to engage the speed mode. Now it's going to start descending, and it's going to we're going to get bumped around pretty bad out here. Just because of the mountains, we're going to get a little bit of mountain wave stuff going on. Like I said, she doesn't climb very fast, especially with all the weight we've got. We're pretty heavy, so. But it's good. The good news is that we had the awareness. We knew that was going to happen, right? So if the controller didn't vector us up like that, we would have ourselves to that. So now we need to keep going here. So now you see the airplane slowing down because the FMC or the CDU the computer has the airplane now. So it's going to command a lower deck angle. You can see we're only climbing about 600 feet a minute to try to get to 300 knots. So it's a trade-off, and that trade-off is we need to go slower so we can climb higher, or we can climb faster, quicker. Because if you went 250 knots, the nose will drop, and you can see we were barely above S speed, which is slat speed. Like I said, we're pretty heavy. This airplane, it's a pretty decent sized aircraft. It can hold 200 plus or more. I think it's like 200. We're at 204, so it's pretty. And we're gonna get bumped around pretty good. Here, let me just give them a. Salt Lake Center, Delta 2924. We've got light moderate.
Climb to our cruising altitude.
Delta 2924, roger.
Thank you to each of you.
All right.
And welcome back to our SkyMall members.
Let's go do a checklist.
Your business and loyalty.
Climb check coming up. I'll throw up the landing lights.
01, contact Salt Lake approach 125.7. Good night.
Okay, altimeters. We'll do that later. Here, after takeoff is flaps are up.
Even if the sign is off,
landing gear is up.
APU
is
Empire 7785, contact Salt Lake approach 125.7. Have a good night.
Caution if opening the
45-7 Empire 7785.
APU is off right there.
4790, taxi to parking via upper maintenance frequency. Good night.
We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices.
Okay, guys,
And a listing of
checklist
these devices
is
can be
complete.
found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you.
It's going to be bumpy.
Out of 491 across Carter, out of maintain, shuttle 190,
Coca-Cola products,
landing north.
Starbucks coffee, water juices.
All right, what do we got? Let me get to you. Phoenix sounds are so good by far the best default sound. I agree. I mean, I honestly think that this is the gold standard. As of today, it's the gold standard of this. I'm going to turn off the landing lights, get those off, get those retracted, slide down a little bit. There's 29902, so we're going to go ahead and pull that.
Please be
We'll pull them
reminded that
both.
Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages
Okay,
and
we'll get
snacks.
to your comments.
However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card
Dang.
to save 50% and earn double miles on all
All right, what do we
Delta
got?
purchases.
Pull heading. We pulled it. All right, let's see.
For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system.
Pull heading. Pull heading.
To a
Push
selection
speed.
of
Got it.
complimentary as well as
Thank you.
on-demand TV shows,
JJ
movies, and
Stevens,
music.
what's up, Cap? Did you get
You'll find that this screen will work
GFX.
best with a light tap of your fingertip.
What's GFX?
Feel free to use your
Anybody
own
know what that
headset.
is? Is it
Otherwise, if you need a
GSX?
headset, just let a flight attendant know they are
Sorry, I
yours
don't know what that is.
complimentary for this and any future
You gotta
Delta
help me.
flights.
Shelton said it baffles me how that 737 front gear collapsed like that. It was too much tension on the nose gear or what? I think, all right, so a little bit about that nose gear
And
collapse.
669, we got.
We had they had an AD released back in 2020. There was an airworthiness directive about that very thing.
669, no traffic observed between you and the airport. Port your cancellation device for missed purchase frequency. Radar service terminated and frequency change prayers.
And what happened in 2020 is that the ground crew inserted the pin in the wrong hole, and maintenance was working on the gear and lifted the gear handle up, and the airplane bypassed the ground air switch, and the gear retracted. So I think something like that,
2029 to set up house discretion, maintain flight level 240.
probably the same
report
kind of
leaving
thing
flight level
happened. Where
360.
my money is on that, where you had the bypass pin inserted in the wrong pin, and somebody, I don't know, somebody might have been up there messing around with maintenance or something like that, threw the gear up and the gear retracted. That's just my thought. It doesn't mean it's true. It just means my thought. Guys, we're going to be in this turbulence for quite a bit with these mountain waves. This is all mountain wave activity. Just going to let you guys know on the dispatch what we have. We have this going on. I'm just going to read it to you really quick. The Storm Prediction Center currently, we have a slight risk for severe thunderstorms stretching across the plains and ending toward our route in southern Minnesota. Expect isolated to scattered supercell capable of a large hail and severe wind gusts as we transition between.
Contact Sonic approach on 125.7. Have a good night.
So we might have to deviate. We took more fuel for that. We took about 20 minutes of deviation fuel plus hold fuel if we need it. We have great weather. Well, the weather right now in Minneapolis is good, but we are expecting those thunderstorms maybe be in the dissipating stage when we get there. So we'll see how that goes. Just to give you an aircraft, we've got, just to give you an update on the turbulence forecast. We're looking at expect moderate turbulence and potential low-level wind shear on the Torrey arrival. You know that, and coming out and climbing out of the Salt Lake area, we're expecting some mountain wave, moderate turbulence. Probably no stronger than this right now. Starting to smooth out for us. So as we climb higher, the better it's going to be. 350 set. Okay, what do we got? Comments? What's my cost index? Watching Jason fly in the 320 is like watching somebody try to open an automatic door. That's so true. I'm not, this airplane, you know, I fly this once a month if I'm lucky. You guys know I'm an old school 737 guy. What's my cost index? Cost index is pretty low. It's like 29 for that.
South 3741, Salt Lake Center, call maintain level 350.
See, isn't that that's confusing? You pull speed, you push heading.
JetBlue 398.
Why would it be pull? It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Pull heading, push speed. Yeah, like that's good human factors. It's terrible. It's another reason why I'm like, this is the dumbest thing in the world. It should be pull, guys. Pull, not push. You want to confuse somebody. Great way to do it, Airbus. Great way to do it. Why don't we just mess with a pilot and just I don't know, just do one way, one the other way.
That is 1771, report Wamru.
Somebody tell me why. Why and how that's okay. If I have to pull speed,
Center, how can I help
why couldn't I pull heading? Wow. Insert head into wall.
I'm sorry, what's your request?
One of those things. All right, yeah. Okay, that's why I was trying to bring you back to the right. We're still on track.
That would probably not be something you need to request with the center.
Wind, vapor, and
are you operating VFR? What's I'm not really sure where you're getting this request from, to be honest.
Okay, so wind, vapor, and weather effects on planes. Ooh, cool. Vortices. All right, so it's like parallel 42.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to anybody for a non-tower field landing. If you're landing at some random field in the forest, you don't need to talk to ATC.
One of these days, I have to do an over-the-shoulder because it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't. Why isn't it pull? Does anybody know that?
Any restrictions, so you don't need to request it. You can just monitor the appropriate CTAF frequency and land at your own risk.
Pull speed, push heading.
E2?
Citation 770, Mike, 16,500, maintaining present.
So it was trying to swing me back to the runway track.
Mike, Salt Lake Center, Roger. Proceed direct to Purdy, climb and maintain.
Or it should be push.
370, was that Purdy for the way?
Because if you push heading, doesn't it hold your heading? So if I push heading right now.
Center Delta 4132 past.
So see, look, if I push my heading, I'm still on the dot. But
Delta
if I
4132,
push it,
Salt Lake Center, call maintain, flight level 370.
Nothing happens.
I maintain 370.
So I have to pull heading.
We might be too heavy to get up to that, but we'll do.
Okay, let me know if you need something else, please. At 1771, runway 19er, cleared to land. The wind is 1906.
I don't know, you guys.
Cleared to land. Did you still want to report at Wamru?
You're good, man. Don't worry about it.
Push equals U control. Push airplane controls. Okay, but is that true? Pull to U, push to plane. Pull to U, push to plane. Okay, but is that the same for heading and speed? Pull to U, push to plane. I like that. That really is good because that helps you know. But is that the same for speed and heading? So if I pull to me on speed, that means I control speed, yeah? So if I want to speed at 304 knots, I'm going to pull to me right now. Okay, good. Push to the plane. Good. What about heading? I'm going to pull heading. Then it goes to heading mode. All right, good. Got it. So it is the same. Pull and pull.
Delta 4132, can we get
so that was the problem. I think I pushed the heading instead of pulled.
Sure, but altitude maintain flight level 350. That'll be your new
final. Max, that was perfect. Good analogy.
4132, thank you very much.
Pull is mine, push is yours. I got you. I like pull to you, push to plane. That I can remember. And it is both for the same, so that's good.
For 58 Julie, Lima contact Salt Lake Bridge 135.5.
Now,
have a good day.
with the altitude, I have to push to the plane to get it to arm 350. Cool. All right, here's another thing. We're talking about pref page. Would it tell you your maximum altitude that you can hold? Like a 7.3 will say max and min. Does it tell you on this? And I bet you it won't be on this page, right? It's going to be somewhere weird. progress page. Optimum 350. There's our maximum 369. So we're right under that level. Pretty cool. Ooh, there we go. Okay, cool beans, guys. 30,000 feet. The airplane's now in a mountain wave. I'm going to have to slow it down with 0.87. So if I push Mach speed, we're going to have to hold 0.76 on this bad boy. Okay, we're going to go 0.76 on the Mach, guys. We got to slow down. Yep, that is moderate turbulence right there. We don't want to mess with that. Yeah, the problem is I don't fly it enough. You don't fly, like, maybe I just try to fly with Delta Virtual once a month, at least with this aircraft, right? Just to keep
maintain flight level 290 for traffic.
I'm never going to be current in the airplane unless I fly it like every day, but to be honest with you, my brain is in the 757 right now. I have no room in this brain for anything else other than the 75. I've been studying that airplane extensively, so.
Alright, 1771 Alpha departing, remain in frequency, have a good night.
I'm assuming 0.76 is the, I think I read that somewhere, is the Mach penetration speed. The 7.5 is 0.78, which is awesome. And go a little faster through the turbulence. Gosh, I can't wait to fly that plane, you guys. I cannot wait to get my hands on. We got a problem. Top client flight plan discontinuity. Let's take a look. We see what's going on. Not a problem. I'm just gonna clean it up here. I'm gonna go ahead and click this delete or clear that disco, and then I'm gonna go ahead and insert. So we have OCS there. Insert it. That should clear that whole thing out. And I just want to make sure there's no other surprises for us. Looks good there, straight across. Okay. Good. Right, out of the turbulence. Now I'm going to push for the airplane. There we are. It's going to get some more speed. Over Rock Springs. She's pretty though, pretty airplane, especially with those winglets. It looks cool. So I'm gonna have to get that add-on.
Passing 12,100 for flight level 230.
Delta 160, Salt Lake Center, call maintain flight level 390.
Call maintain 390, Delta 160.
70 Mike, call maintain flight level 310.
On descent, push altitude for managed descent. Or pull for open descent. I got you. Now, here's the deal. So when you fly the FS Labs, it doesn't seem to do what the Fenix does in the descent. So the descent, the Fenix just wants to dive you. And when you're flying for Delta Virtual, if you bust 250 knots below 10,000 feet, you get a pirate denial. They'll deny your pirate right there. And it's really annoying because this Airbus, it doesn't want to hold the speed. It wants to descend fast, and it's really annoying because you're like, dude.
Delta 491, contact Salt Lake Bridge 125.7. Good night.
Like honestly.
25 Delta 491.
What the heck? So if there's a trick, and I know there is, I'll set it to 240 on the descent for the. There's another thing we'll find out. We're gonna go to. Let me think. Prague. It's next phase. Maybe you guys can help me out on that. So I'm trying to find a better on the descent. It's probably going to be a flight plan. Now, obviously, if I have any restrictions, it should hold that restriction for us. All right, there's 350, so I'm going to take off the terrain now, and we're going to go ahead and get the weather radar running because that's coming up, our next issue. But we have Eric at 240 and above.
70 Mike, climb up 18, followable 330.
So we can see that right there.
330, 70.
And it's saying 280 with a magenta dot, which means that it'll hold that. And it's above 240, so it's an easy altitude restriction. Torgy's 280, above 13. That's got that.
2289, advise the weather at Missoula. Aviation information Charlie up there. And if you have a request, just advise.
2289 is not us.
2289, instead of 18, 16,000. The Missoula altimeter 2976, more than 1 hour old.
Okay, so guys, look at this. So you can see this right here. We've got above 10,000 feet at Hamburg, 280 knots, 18,000. That's fine. No really restriction. This one, we're going to be going probably down. I don't know what runway we're going to take. It's probably going to be 30 left. So I'm assuming it's going to be Barnville at 8,000 hard altitude. So if I keep pushing this up, two-seat descent now. See that? Where in the heck? Mauer. Mauer, I wanted 8,000. That should be 8,000.
That's 875, Roger.
Jaden is too dang high. So Jaden's at 14.5. I want to change that to 10,000 feet. I know it says above 10,000 at 250, but I want to change that to 10,000. That's going to help us get better quicker, or down quicker. This is a really weird thing. Like in a 7.3, you just throw it in, go slash, but it doesn't work like that in the certain ones. So you got to go Jaden. Maybe it would. Let's go 10,000. Here I go messing around. Max, stop touching buttons. All right. I want to hit that. I'm going to erase that. I don't like that. I don't know. Jaden. Before Jaden's Hamburg. So we got Jaden. Hamburg's at 18,000. So Hamburg should be 10. Jaden should be 10. So maybe we go Hamburg at 10,000 feet, 280 knots. You know, maybe we do something like that. So we got far to go, guys. I'm just thinking, is there a way to get that down better? All right, seatbelts coming off. We kept him up for flight attendants for, or sat him down for a bit. 35. It'll be bumpy. This will be a little bit light turbulence here. Okay, what do you got?
4790. I don't have
Sorry,
a flight plan in the system for you.
No refunds for turbulence as an act of God. Right? Yes. Phoenix VNAV's not good right now. Thanks. Too bumpy even for me. Can I get a refund? All right, so I've caught up on that. Okay, so VNAV, because the Flight Sim Labs, it seems a little more stable in the descent. It doesn't seem like it wants to chase, and it feels like it wants to chase descent rate and not hold the speed. So it's like you got to be all over the dang speed break to even get close to, the restriction.
1137.
It's crazy. I'm thinking you should commence descent earlier. That's a good idea. So what's a good plan?
Roger, stand by.
What do you think? Probably 100 miles, 50 miles? 50 miles TOD? Would you change the restriction to that 10,000 restriction?
That's level 29.
70 Mike, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Because if we descend earlier, it's just going to command 1,000 feet a minute.
Who was the aircraft that was calling previously?
Which is okay. We're going to have a frequency change to Denver Center here soon.
Salt Lake City Center, Frontier Flight 4251, flight level 320. Air Canada 46, Salt Lake Center, cross Bear at maintain 17,000, landing north. The Salt Lake City altimeter 2980, more than 1 hour old.
Roger.
Press button to the right of the waypoint.
17,000.
It's just like a 7-3. I've set myself an insane
Negative,
challenge.
sir. Cross Bear at maintain 17,000.
I'm going to try to get spruce cruise across the Atlantic.
Which
was meant through the 40s. It takes me 2 days just to
Negative,
get the
sir.
thing
Cross Bear intersection at maintain 17,000.
JJ Stevens, you like the FS lab better? Interesting. So, I like the labs.
4251, Salt Lake Center, Roger.
I think the
2924,
labs.
contact Denver Center 133.52. Good night.
3352. Have a good one. Hold that thought.
1137, clear to the Las Vegas Airport Big Sky 2 departure. Dubois transition, then asphalt. Fly via SID. Squawk 5605.
I might have not heard that right, but I'm thinking I did hear that right. 133, 5 and a quarter. There we have. Okay. 2925. 29. What? 2924. Denver Center, Delta 2924, flight level 350 smooth.
Delta 2924, Denver Center, welcome aboard.
Got any ride reports up ahead?
Negative.
So, anyway, that's the...
JetBlue 398, did you have an approach request tonight for Aspen?
So maybe we do that. Maybe we take that and go lower, but press it before inputting the edit. Press it before inputting the edit. Okay, so if we... Alright, let's just plan that. Let's just plan...
7170.
Sedation 770, go ahead.
Let's plan Tori.
Sensor Mike 350, climbing 370.
You can see we got Hamburg.
Welcome aboard.
I want to be about Torgy
398.
Let's say Hamburg at,
do you have the
let's say Hamburg at
10,000.
10,000. So I'm going to press it this way. I see what you're saying.
It's
Altitude, that's so much nicer.
We are
so you can see descent speed limit,
what
250, 10,000.
Yes.
Altitude
Do you want
constraints
to be
is
roaring
10,000
for visual?
plus. But I want to actually
Yeah,
make that
we are looking
hard
for visual
altitude.
approach.
So could I say...
You can't get a standard visual approach into Aspen. I would highly advise against the Roaring Fork visual in an A320 Neo. Do you have the RNAV Foxtrot approach?
Roger, RNAV Foxtrot approach for runway 15, JetBlue 398.
JetBlue 398 cleared direct red table, cross red table.
Okay, look at that right there. 280 and 10,000.
Foxtrot approach into Aspen.
Steep
Aspen altimeter 3008.
3008
Looks like that fixed
for the altimeter.
Well, that's just because after Leadridge, it's the approach. So we'll clean that up when we get closer. But good, that worked. That worked well. We're looking at 667 miles. 1851 top descent. So about 1 hour. We'll be on
November 230, Sierra Mike, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 430.
Accept that.
Maintain flight level 430, number 230, Mike.
Ops.
Set jet 305, so maintain 15,000, Zona altimeter 2992.
Okay. Let's drop back down here. You can see what we were looking at in terms of the performance management.
Set jet 305, set to maintain 15,000, Sedona altimeter 2992.
Oil's good, vibration's good.
2992 on the altimeter with set to maintain 15.
Cockpit's too dang hot, 74 degrees. I'd be screaming right now. but that needs to be about 65. 75 in the aft. Do you think that's a little hot? Oh, smokes. Anyway, different. This aircraft is just different. It's just different. It's not like it's.
Delta 3741, say again.
I like it. Pull to me, push to you. It's cool too.
Delta 3741, Denver Center, welcome aboard.
Once you get used to the quote Airbus logic, it's very intuitive, makes a lot of sense. Get it. But okay, so back to the FS Labs. I think that the FS Labs does a better job in flight dynamics than this airplane does. I think this Fenix does a better overall job in terms of like the whole package, if that makes sense. The visuals are great. The sounds are excellent. Maybe we roll out the FS Labs next month and we'll fly that thing around the Neo. We'll compare it. I mean, I like the FS Labs too. I think it flies a little bit better in terms of smoother, like a fly-by-wire kind of thing. If that makes sense. When you get a feel for fly-by-wire, it's different than anything else.
Delta is going to maintain flight level 380.
Just right there, 2 Delta.
I feel like the labs got it right in terms of the feeling of it. Now I have flown an A320 in a level D simulator, so a few times, for 6-7 hours. So it's weird. It's just a weird feeling. I don't know how to explain it. There's no force feedback on the thing, so it's not like when you grab a yoke, you can feel that wind resistance right away. It's just you don't get that. You get a heavy stick, and it's really hard to turn because it's just the spring on that thing is ridiculously strong for that reason, right? They want that. You don't want to sit there and fly it like a fighter jet. It's just, I think the labs got it right in terms of flight dynamics. Cool systems, but again, the cockpit, the textures, I think the Fenix does a better overall.
Just 305 is okay, but step away for like a minute.
Just 305, not a problem.
But flying, I think the FS Labs does it. Maybe we should do that comparison. We do the FS Labs next month. Go from there. All right,
and
guys.
Just confirm for DOTCOM 8767, you did clear us for the approach.
DOTCOM 8767, that's the affirmative.
Over
and
the
there
Rockies,
is no traffic
we're past the
between yourself
Rockies
and
now. We're
8
heading
or 4 off hours cancellation on the ground. This frequency.
Basically,
No later than 5 minutes on the
Cheyenne,
ground. This frequency change to
Wyoming.
Okay, we'll give you a
So
call
off
cancellation
of the,
and I'll switch
right
over to
wing here.
advisory for DOTCOM
Probably
8767.
somewhere right there, Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Delta 1412, flight level 340 and happy birthday. Delta 1412, Denver Center, welcome aboard.
I know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? You think the labs is better flight dynamics? Or am I
Delta 1562, Denver Center, flight maintain flight level 340.
Phoenix did say they were pushing a VNAV update. Okay. I can't wait till the Neo comes out. It's going to be cool to see. The FS Labs should feel smoother. It's Neo. It's newer software. Got it. Snake Biters, I love the study level stuff. It really makes the sim. It really makes the sim fun. It does, yes. By the way, you're going to be flying that Spruce Goose? Are you flying that Spruce Goose? You probably won't even get out of ground effects.
215036.
You'd be like, what, 50 feet over the ocean?
Delta 821, Denver Center, welcome aboard.
Fuel on board, what do we got? 16,000 pounds of fuel. 1750, we're estimating 1918 when we arrive.
Just 305, welcome back.
So it's about 1800. About an hour, 18 minutes. And we're going to be getting into some turbulence at KP84 Alpha.
This is November 2 Juliet Delta. If you can accelerate that to 380, please.
About 30 more minutes or so, we'll be into that turbulence.
Delta 16380, climbing 390.
Delta 160, Denver Center, welcome aboard.
It's going to be a real fun at 50 feet. I know. I like the FS Labs, but it's a lot heavier on performance for a PC. Yeah, it does. I've noticed that too. It slows, bogs my system down a little bit as well. Especially when you switch from like cockpit view, it just slides, it goes into a little bit of
Center Delta 4132, for level 350.
It kind of hangs.
Delta 4132, Denver Center
11. Just look at the cabin. Right? Look at the texture work they did. It's just super cool.
November 2 Juliet Delta, you can continue to descent now. Descent maintain 15, 15,000, Sedona altimeter 2992.
Alright, took march down to 15,000.
Yeah, it's your bathroom.
November 0 Hotel Echo.
I like sitting right
level
here.
360. That'll
This
be
is
your
the seat I like. My favorite seat.
Alright, 360, 420.
It sucks that you have to have the TV there.
November 0 Sierra Mike, climb maintain flight level 340. That'll be 3.
Flight level 340, the cruise, 260, Sierra Mike.
Cool stuff. Can you open this?
JetBlue 398 on final runway 15.
Alright, I have 2 people checking in there. JetBlue 398, go ahead.
JetBlue 398 on final runway 15.
JetBlue 398, wind 2803, runway 15 at Aspen, clear to land.
Clear to land 15, JetBlue 398.
Delta 763, go ahead.
I've got a Pyro 50 jet time for it.
Okay, go ahead.
Getting to light to moderate turbulence, flight level 400, temperature indicated currently minus 26 degrees Celsius.
Delta 763, thank you.
Yeah, we got a smooth ride right now, but it probably won't be as we push through. It's forecasted to be pretty bad once we hit our next waypoint. After this waypoint, it's going to be a little bit bumpy. So like I was saying, the nose gear thing and the
Delta 1412, can you sit out for a moment?
Delta 1412, let me know when you're back. We'll go.
So I think there was an AD, I think I told you, AD that they inserted the pin wrong. Maintenance is up there messing around. They flipped the gear, the nose gear retracted, bang. So there was an AD release about that very thing, that could happen. So I don't know. It seems very probable that happened again, where the ground crew inserted the pin in the wrong. They didn't actually bypassed it, and there you go. There's your screw up. When are they coming out with the Neo? Do we know? Do they say?
Delta 2924, contact Denver Center 127.65. Good night.
Okay, 127.65, did you say?
Affirmative, 27.65.
All right, 27.65, we'll see. $127.65.
At 17,000 climbing for flight level 230 would be a SID.
2076 Heavy, Denver Center. Welcome, climb maintain flight level 390.
Climb maintain flight level 390, United 2076 Heavy.
Bischoff cookies,
I got a request for you when you get here.
Sun chips, granola bar, and Coke products. That's what's on the menu today.
United 2076 Heavy, say again.
Flying Delta.
I got a request for you. Can you go into your audio panel and your microphone gain and take wherever it is and like halfway back with towards down?
With the
copy, a little loud. We'll bring that down.
It's kind of like the voice of God.
With the new update?
Gotcha.
Thanks, sir.
How about now, United 2076 Heavy?
Seems more reasonable.
Alright, we'll set with that. If you want us to adjust, we'll do that, United 2076 Heavy.
Thanks much.
Makes me laugh. What are we, 2924? Denver Center, Delta 2924, checking in 350.
2924 Denver Center, welcome.
You got any ride reports?
I got who, what?
Got any ride reports?
Not in your area, sorry.
All right, flight level 350, smooth so far.
Thank you.
Okay. If only it was an Airbus. Don't they use a weight on wheel system? Yes. So the gear will not retract on the ground, even when the gear lever is moved? Yes. You are 100% right. What I think happened is they put the pin in the bypass. So that pin bypasses the air-ground switch. And I'm having a think that somebody was up there, maintenance, looking at something. Bypass pin was in the wrong slot. Boom, same thing had happened. That's just my guess. I don't know yet. Yeah, was that you, Ryan? Was that you? Are you United Heavy? I swear that was your voice. Where are you? Ryan's flying around on there. I am flying above it. So what's the FNO event? Was there, it looks like 3 airports. Salt Lake, Denver, Vegas maybe? That looks like the event's going on. Maybe LA. Ryan's flying a heavy somewhere. It's gotta be. What the heck airplane is that? It's 777. Yep, that's me. I knew it. That's awesome. I knew it. I heard you. I'm like, that sounds like the voice of God to say. That's great. Where are you? Are you flying? Let's see where you are. I'll find you. There you are. You are headed. Oh, you're going to Mini as well. And Ryan's in a 767. Let's hope he can beat you there, buddy, so I don't have to eat your vortices. But I have a feeling you're in that big old aircraft with a lot of power, so you might get there first. Well, welcome aboard, Ryan. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, I'm not showing any. My mic has been acting up. Well, that made me laugh. That's so funny. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we're going to have to turn on the dang seatbelt sign if this doesn't settle out. Let's see what happens here. I'm not showing any turbulence. It's just been weather. Now, I've got real world, or it's called, what's it called? Real Turb? I got Real Turb on here, and it could jack it up. Now we could be bouncing around pretty darn good. Some standard on that too. Okay guys, 1759. Our next waypoint is UFTA. Or no, it's KP 84 Alpha. 1830, so about 30 more minutes. I will do a burn check just to kind of see where we're at in terms of fuel. Might as well. I printed out the paperwork, right? Ryan, what do you think the weather's looking like, man? We've got, let's see. I don't know. You guys want me to do Airbus? I'm not great at it, but I'll get it there. Flying, doing this. We'll get there, though. I think it'd be cool to try the labs next time, just to see how that Neo. I've done it before, flown it before. It's been a long time since I've flown the labs. All right, let's look at weather. Minneapolis weather right now. We've got variable at 4, 10 miles visibility, few clouds at 4,000, view at 11,000. Scattered 20. Lots of layers there. It's because of the weather coming in. We have 422 is closed, taxiway Romeo 7. Romeo 8, Romeo 9, Romeo 10 closed. Okay, it doesn't look like. Where are those cells? Well, it's coming in there right now. Minneapolis has got a cell approaching. I think we're going to be okay. Just do one little check here. I think this is, to be honest, I think this is just an air mass thing.
Denver Center, Archer 990 kilos at 9,000.
Nope, it's not.
Archer 08 kilo, Denver
Not air
Center,
mass.
welcome.
That's frontal. So we have a
990
front,
kilo, you got an approach request into Akron today?
we have a cold front coming through right now with an isolated, a stationary front just north of Minnesota. So this front just kind of passed through. It hasn't passed through yet.
Give me that fix one more time again.
Station
Kilo Uniform
06
Mike
is going to be
Yankee.
That's
Kilo.
Got it. I thought that's what it was. I had Alan Parsons in my ears, so sometimes it messes me up. Expect the RNAV runway 11 approach from Kukmai.
All right, thanks. Cleared to Kukmai, runway 11. Check the clear show.
look at my paperwork here. I want to do a burn check, so let's see what we got here. So what I'm going to do is look at my flight plan. And we'll check the flight plan out.
Southwest 1522, contact Albuquerque 132.8.
1228, Southwest 1522.
See ya. Bye.
So we drill down here. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. You know, wait a minute. I wonder if I could show you on this. Sure do. Let's see here. Plan summary. Here's our flight log. So we're going to go and look at this one right here. Just past this. Well, we're headed there now. You can see that burn.
Go ahead.
Yeah, for Lamar, we're probably just going to need a little bit of right deviation. I'll let us know if we can get that.
For weather?
12.4?
Yep. That's approved. Let me know how it goes.
12.4. 48 alpha. I'm just looking right now. 12.4 on the fuel. What should we have?
Number 9908 kilo. Proceed direct Kukmai. Kilo uniform. Kilo Mike Yankee. We had to make that real real useful here. And cross that at 7,500 or above.
All right, cleared to Akron, 7,500 or above. Jared Kill.
It's cleared to that. It's cleared to the fix.
Cleared to the fix. For Jared Kill.
And the Akron altimeter 29903.
29903. Jared Kill.
Frontier flight 1127 with you.
See, it says gives us a fuel prediction here. 9.3 at MSP. But what does it give us a fuel prediction over the fix? I don't know.
Last aircraft signal coming in.
It might.
Front to fly at 11:27, flight level 30.
Frontier flight 1127 Denver Center, radar contact welcome.
Any way of getting your fuel prediction over that waypoint? You Airbus guys should know that. Like if you go to a 737 legs page, you can see your fuel
Or 9908 Kilo at the Kilo Uniform Kilo Mike Yankee 6. You were cleared the RNAV runway 11 approach at Akron Airport.
Or at Kumi, cleared for the RNAV runway.
Taking all the simmers of Fence SimFest, yeah, so am I.
I'm going to go with your pronunciation. The second K is silent.
Looks pretty good. Nothing too alarming. Most weather is at ease. Yep, going to be at 390. Good. No concerns about turbulence and no segments. Yep. All the radar colors east of MSP. Yep, at this point, wind and visibility bound to change. It sure will. On the flight plan page, press right arrow. Set an update again. Flight plan page. Press right arrow. Oh, there it is. 12.2 estimated fuel. Nice, good job. Thank you, sir. Look, I'm learning all sorts of crap with the Airbus. So I'm going to write that down. 12.2. Now we're burning a little bit more than what we have on the flight plan. About 200 pounds more on the burn than anticipated. We got a 19 knot tail wind. Cool.
American 887 Denver Center, radar contact welcome.
Denver Center, good day, United 900, climbing unrestricted 230.
Prop page. Negative. Optimum 360. Maximum 3.
United 900 Denver Center, welcome, climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb 340, United 900.
We got equal time point coming up, ETP. On the mark. At this point, yes, you're right, Ryan. The weather is bound to change in Minneapolis. Right now, mini reporting. 39 minutes ago. I showed a sound just to the
direct
right.
Lucky.
Direct Lucky, United 900.
Let's see what we got here. And you guys, by the way, FSExpo is coming up next weekend. So if you guys are around, you'll want to fly on VATSIM because they're going to have all of it lit up going into MSP. And of course, they've got great scenery in there. Let's go. Throw that view for a minute.
Delta 660 Denver Center, welcome, radar contact.
Except they need update this cabin. There should be TVs in here. Delta Pro. This is an old cabin. They have the TV, the IFEs now. Yeah, Ryan, I think we missed the weather, man, which is nice. I don't see anything on radar. I see a little bit, but most of it is to the east of our position. turbulence plot, so you guys, it looks good. Where we are.
Number 770, Mike, with him.
Ah, you gotta love it. Great scenery. It does have great scenery, yes. No, not a bad outcome. It looked a little dicey.
Center, Citation 70 Mike 37. Or 770 Mike, Denver Center, radar contact.
So, what are you guys excited about with FSExpo? Did anybody see that? You guys see vendors? What do you want to see? I think obviously wing control might be not given away, but might be announcing some cool stuff. I'm going to get my hands on the Synaptic A321. I want to see if I can take that around the patch while we're there. Just kind of get my hand on it, see how it flies. I got I got level D in that as well, so it'll be cool to see how it feels. Tell you what, it's one of the hardest rudders I've ever felt. Was that area?
Center Delta 4132, flight level 25.
So hard to push in. Really, really, really hard. Like, I pushed that thing and nothing moved. Like, it just wouldn't even move. I had to give it a lot of leg power to get even the slightest deflection of running on the 220. Just super stiff on the runway.
Center Delta 4132, flight level 250.
Which again is what you want. You want that feedback, that force feedback.
Delta 4132 second.
We're just joining you at flight level 250.
Hi, sorry, I thought you had an additional request.
No, you're alright. I think my voice is tweaking at this point, honestly.
Nothing out there, is there? Just planes. Planes as far as the eye could see. I'm not talking about planes, I'm talking about planes. Look. Flat. Nothing there.
Frontier Flight 1126, descend via the Logger 4, arrival Denver landing south.
Honestly, I have no turbulent plots.
Frontier Flight 1127, Denver Center.
So that just settles down. It's just a weather update. So,
Frontier Flight 1127, Denver Center.
All right, what else we got? I heard the A320 drops after the expo. Hope so. Can't get the time off. Yeah. Beats holding and then diverting to Chicago. Yeah, I wouldn't want to divert Chicago.
Frontier Flight 1127, descend via the Logger 4, arrival, Denver landing south.
24 is as stable as 2020 and 2020 users get a discount. I don't know. It feels like, I'm not going to say it. I won't check myself because, you know, I say something.
United 2076, Denver Center.
United 2076, Denver Center, go ahead.
United 2076, you hear me talking to Frontier 1127, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear just fine. United 2076 Heavy.
Okay, Frontier Flight 1127, descend via the Logger 4, arrival Denver landing south. Frontier Flight 1127, radar contact lost.
WASIB failure. Who's behind me? He's going oh, we have another one behind me.
Roger, thank you.
We have 4132.
Kilo, no traffic reserved between you and the Akron Airport. Report IFR cancellation on the ground or in the air.
That's
this
cool.
frequency, change route.
Flying the same route we are. is 35,000. Yeah, it's 36,000. And we are going.
And Control United 212, switching high proximity to Eagle.
He's in an A320 Neo.
212, if you're at Eagle, that's going to be the other guy, 133.52.
That's George, this is the sorry.
Cool.
133.52.
133.52 for United, sir.
Welcome aboard. So we got Ryan coming in. Ryan's paralleling us in his giant 767. Cool. So you're taking a more south track.
Napex 1.
We're going to get released here soon,
again?
guys. Off of the frequency.
200, flying the 232.
Probably ought to go to say intentions after they release us.
You're coming out of, you're going west out of D01. You're with the other center, 133.52.
133.5, yeah.
Southwest 972, nothing but sag.
I will say you fly mostly on the Fenix. We could count on one hand the number of some crashes. Or
I
other
still know
problems.
Zach.
In 2024, last 6 months. It's good. I mean, I had a WASM failure in this airplane heading over to Salt Lake City. And I put, it's on the channel, it's on the YouTube channel, and it just, everything locked up. And I was like, oh man, I do not want to restart this. I was flying from Atlanta to Salt Lake, and I was like, I do not.
Frontier Flight 2550, Denver Center, welcome.
We're doing 466 over the ground. That's not too bad. Welcome to summertime.
972 still not working. Turn both of your radios to some other frequency. List transmit on one, receive the other, and then you'll fix your own problem.
Update. Weather update. Look at this. Bumpy crap. Whoa, baby. Moderate. That ever happened to you guys with the weather update? I have active sky going. Jeez. See how it just stops? Maybe not. See, it's smooth. I know. It's probably a weather update. PMDG, yes, but never Phoenix. I had it once. My 2020, no problem. Oh, the odd stutter. But no biggie. Yeah, I got it. I had a full WASM failure in Phoenix. All of my flight instruments locked up. I could still control the aircraft with the FCU.
Mark 1122, you leave my airspace Minneapolis offline, radar service today, frequency change approved.
You could, it was all locked up, so I couldn't see heading out to
American thank you for the ATC.
So I used
welcome, Delta 2924, you leave my airspace, radar service today, frequency change approved.
Hey, thanks for the services. We'll see you, Delta 2924.
You're welcome.
Alright. So we're going to go back to center on 127.905. Let's see what we got. Center Delta 2924, level 350.
Delta 2924, Denver Center, roger, say request.
You have our flight plan on file?
Delta 2924, no flight plan on file, state request.
There you go. Denver Center, Delta 2924, we'd like IFR over to Minneapolis. Let's see how AI does this.
24, Denver Center, cleared to Minneapolis. Direct Kilo Papa 84 Alpha, then as filed. Squawk 7361 and ident.
Alright, just ident it. Okay, 7361 ident. We're going to go direct Kilo Papa at 84 Alpha.
Delta 2924, radar contact, 15 miles northeast of Port Ranch Airport at flight level 350, Wambley altimeter 2974, cleared direct Kilo Papa 84 Alpha.
Okay, so yes, I'm using real turb. Let me look at the settings. So what do we want to do now? So lower all 3 settings down to 50. We're talking about this here. 50% of pitch, maybe? That we want to do? That might be better. So I'm going to just lower all these down to 50. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Sounds fine.
Delta 2924, contact Minneapolis Center on 120.05.
12005. Alright, 12005. That might have dampened it out a little bit, which is good. There we are. Minneapolis Center, Delta 2924. Check it in, flight level 350. JJ Stevens, thanks, man.
Center, good afternoon.
Probably going to be dampen that out a little bit. Those weather updates, kind of stupid. And with the PMDG, you'd be like that. You find yourself in an upset real quick. You're saying, "Holy crap, what happened?" Okay, guys, just an update. We're looking at 370 nautical miles to the actual airport. Top of descent is 1852, so in approximately it's 23 right now. About 30 minutes we'll start our descent. Just before that, we'll look at some planning into Minneapolis. What gate did they give us? They gave us gate, shoot. Where's my dang paper? Where is my paperwork? I don't even know where I put it. Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. I can't find it. I was like Alpha. It was like, no, it was Fox 14. That's what the gate was. I don't remember it. I'll write it down. Foxtrot 14 gate. Cool. Hopefully that dampens it out a little bit. It's really, really weird. Got that done. That's done. Paperwork good to go. We'll get the planning ready. On the flights, I want to test the 763 is the infamous runway 29 at Newark. I did. And get an idea of how that in real life 76400 was where it hit that bakery truck. Yeah, so it was interesting. The airplane hit the light hit the truck. I read the preliminary reports. It was definitely a duck under. There's no way you're gonna be all four red. I would love to see if that was briefed before the descent, right? If they briefed it, what the dangers were, all that stuff. And guys, the weather is, Ryan's right, it's all south and east of us and moving away. So we should have no problems coming in into the Minneapolis airport now. Turbulence, in terms of turbulence, we should be right. Let's see, some plots here. 350. We might get some bumps coming up in between these two waypoints and our top of descent. We might get some bumps coming down. Just light stuff though, no more than that. And let me verify one thing with you. I'll pull this up. See if I can't get this running. Enter there. We're looking at ZMP. And Ryan, I don't know if you have Discord. We could go to the Discord channel, do a briefing. Be cool. It didn't actually hit the truck. It hit the light pole, which then hit the truck. That's exactly right. Now, my pop said if it was him, he never ever would have accepted that runway. Bingo. He taken the crosswind at 2-2, and yeah, no excuse on their low altitude. They blew through the wall. You're right. I said the same thing, buddy. I said, you know what? I wouldn't even accept it. I said, nah, unable. We're just gonna give me the pavement. We'll take 2-2 right. We'll be done, right? That's kind of what I would have done. I just would have taken the pavement. I said, you know what? I'm not playing this game. I was looking, just for the giggles, I was looking to see what stopping margin, well over, I think it was like 700, 800 feet. Still, it's not a lot of runway. So I would have done the same thing, man. Well away from the airport. I would have been, we're not going to take that runway. I'd have just said unable, man. Whatever. It was just a bad decision, right? The pilot wanted 3 red and 1 white too. That's too low. It's slightly low, but United actually had that procedure. That was actually a briefable approach. 3 red, 1 white was slightly low, which in practice is good if the runways are short, right? If you have no obstacles in front of you, because then you can maximize the runway. The problem is with that short of a displaced threshold, I think it was less than 50 feet, 2.9. They didn't have a lot to work with. They just basically, they put themselves in a bad situation. They just put themselves in a bad situation. I want to rewind the clock 30, 40 minutes. Unfortunately, the cockpit voice recorder only goes back 30 minutes. But I want to see what was briefed. That to me is the most important thing that we could do. Is what the briefing say. Do we even think about this? Was it even going? But I think he was all 4 red and slow. That's what I heard. He was 4 red and slow at one point, which is a no bueno. That's no bueno for anybody. No good. Yeah, you're right. There's some runways to do that on. That is not one of them. You're right. When you're landing 2-2 right, by all means, that displaced threshold is 2,000 feet. Take your pick. You can go 3 red, 1 white on that one. All right, guys. It looks like top of the set here coming up. We're looking at shortly, it looks like, if I can figure that out. We'll go to Earth page. That's just managed. About 166 miles to go. And I'm going to hit the restroom, come back, hit the lav, come back, and then we'll brief the approach. You think those pilots are back flying right now? They're training. They're remedial training for sure. They're not fired, but they're going to be doing some definite remedial training for sure. Performance training. I see a lot of CR cockpit resource management training going on with there's 3 pilots in that flight deck because there's probably an augmented crew, so you had 3 people there. They have to review who, why, and what. Did anybody think 22 right? That's my thought process. Let's take the crosswind. And it probably wasn't, it was pretty much a 90 degree, but it was only like, 20 knots or something like that? I don't know. It was gusty. I don't, man. But you're right, Ryan. I would have just said, forget it. You just give me the pavement. We'll take 2-2 right. Or left. Whatever. I'll take the pavement, dude. I missed it. What happened? A lot of things. Well, we're talking about the Newark debacle with runway 29. All right, guys. I'm gonna hit the restroom really quick. We've got an area of turbulence approaching, and I want to be back before that happens. So I'm gonna give you a nice little wing view here. I won't be gone that long, maybe 2 minutes. All right, I will be right back. Captain is off the bridge just for a minute. All right, what do we got here, guys? We're looking at 76 miles. Lovely. All right, what do we got? There are picks somewhere. You can see holes in the cab of the truck. From the light pole. Got that. Okay. So what we're going to do is coming on back. I'm going to start descending shortly, guys. It's 73 miles. About 50 miles, I'm going to start descending earlier. And I'm going to go ahead and adjust that now. We're doing the Torgy 4.
Delta 2924, contact Minneapolis Center on 119.875.
119.875, thanks. 119.875. Minneapolis Center, Delta 2924. Check it in, 350. Okay, we got Eric.
Delta 2924, Minneapolis Center. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, so we're doing arrivals. We're going to have Eric over here. Torgy 4. Let's kind of throw that in there. You can see what we're talking about here. So we've got UFFDA or UFTA. We're going to go to Eric above 24. Then we'll hit Torgy, Olfsen, Hamburg at 10,000, it's max. And then we're going to drop it on down to Coena, Jaden. And let's check the winds and let's see what we've got weather-wise. And I'm going to start the descent very soon. It's calm. Winds are calm right now, so a calm runway. We got calm winds. Looks like pretty benign there, guys. It's calm winds and 10 miles visibility. If you clouds at 4,000 feet. Write that in here. So we have calm winds, visibility 10, sky conditions, few clouds at 4,000, no ceilings, 23 over 16, altimeter coming in at 29er, look at this, 7, pressure's low, isn't it? Remember, because that low pressure moving in. Conditions, we've got lightning in cloud, distant east. Okay, no precipitation to speak of, so that's good. ATIS reporting right now, same intentions. They're going to be landing 30 right, 30 left. Real world, they're landing 30 right and 30 left. So I'm going to plan on 30 left, okay? So let's plan on 30 left. It's just going to be better for us. It's closer. We'll take this track, we'll cut down here, and then let's do the approach chart to 30 left. And let's see if we can't get an RNAV in there. ILS, ILS, ILS. RNAV GPS. 30 left. RMP. Yankee, Yankee, Yankee. 30 left. What does that bring us? Yeah, I like it. That's exactly what we're going to do, guys. We're going to take this. That's going to kind of button hook us in, kind of shoehorn us there. That's what I want us to do. So it's beautiful. Why not? We're backing up the ILS, but that's kind of the approach I want to do. So let's just plan that approach, and we'll go from there. Coming up 46 nautical miles. TOD, you can see it right there, that little arrow. Alright, let's check this out. We're going to come down here, we're going to go to flight plan. Let's go to MSP. I'm going to just clear that. We're going to go click arrival. We're looking at now the RMP approach. RNAV. We want the RNAV 30 left. RNAV Yankee. RMP Yankee. So RNAV 35 Yankee. And we're going to go to the that's the RNAV. There's two of them. That's RNAV Yankee approach. It should be the lead trace. Star's the same. Torgy 4. Get out of there.
Who is that taking?
RNAV 30 left, Zulu negative. 30 right, Zulu negative. 30 right. That's got to be the right one. RNAV 35 Zulu, or is it Yankee? It's Yankee. Transition of Eric's. We don't want that. Hey, aren't we on the rugged? We're on Torgy 4. It's got Eric's in it, right? It's verified. Holy crap, yeah, okay, if we can do that, yeah, that's what I want. Eric's transition. Insert it. So we've got Eric Torgy Olfsen, Eric Torgy Olfsen Hamburg. I'm just looking. Wait a minute, that ain't right. It's kind of weird. Okay guys, I'm going to start down right now. So I'm just going to go down to 10,000. I'll do 11,000. I'm going to push in because I want the airplane to start descending. Now. Okay. Seatbelts coming on. And then we're going to figure this thing out here in just a minute. Let's go down to, maybe it was the generation. So 30, RNAV 30 right. It's 30 left. What's that 30? What the heck? Yeah, it's 30 left, dude. I had the wrong one. Right there. What, am I sick? Can I go UFTA? The UFTA transition. I'm kind of getting pretty darn close. Let's go ahead and insert that.
Please prepare the cab for arrival.
So we got KP UFTA Eric Torgy.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. And kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, so we're doing Eric. So it double entered it. Eric's Torgy. Push it. Alright, we got it. Okay, we're good. We're on the descent. Airplane's got it. And we've got Eric's Torgy. We've got Eric's Torgy, Olofsson, Hamburg. We're looking at, we're going to clear this. We're going to clear that. And I said at Torgy 13,000, or Torgy, then we got Olofsson at 11,000. That's the one I want to change. Let's go ahead and, what the heck was that? Minneapolis Center, Delta 2924. We need a descent. We're at top of descent. I forgot to tell it. Oops.
Delta 2924, descend via Torgy 4 to 7,000 off to transition into Minneapolis. Altimeter 2978.
Okay, we'll descend via the Torgy 4 and via, what is it, 8,000? 7,000. Click return. What do we have? Hamburg. Hamburg at 10,000 feet. Fix info. That's not it. Where's that thing, you guys? So you're looking at... I want to see this Hamburg here. I want to change this. Now if I select that, yeah, there we go. The constraint is 10,000, so I want to go 10,000 feet on the constraint. That's going to help us get down a little bit quicker. And I'm going to just make sure everything is copacetic and good to go. I probably screwed this up. Guarantee I screwed it up. Pull heading, push heading, then insert. Did it. I'm planning 30 left. Alright, so am I. Same approach. Good. Pull heading. I did. Push heading, then insert. Got it. Alright, good. I think we got it, guys. Let's just check this, because this is confusing. You could see Ufta, Eric, Torgy, Olofsson, Hamburg. Then we've got Koina. Okay, then we're going to go push up to go down. Don't ask me. We got Limit, then Koina, Jaden, 250 knots, 10,000, good. And you can see I forced that already to bring us down to 10,000. So I'm doing it a little bit on the earlier side, but not, maybe about 17 miles at 10,000. We could slow down. It's a really good track. I think that was good. Jaden Heedy, and that's at 9,000 and above. Then from there, we're going to go to Meyer at 8,000 hard altitude, 210 knots. And then we got the Lidris, 210, 8,000. And then from there, it's brakes. Okay, and then we're going to put that brake in because that's where we want to go on this approach. So I don't like that. So this, it's like it never took it. So I mean, it did, but so let's select arrival. Via. That's what I was missing. Click return, insert. Gosh, come on, guys. Push it, pull it. Pull it as me. Insert. Push. You. Got it. Pull me, push you. Okay, we're good now. Let's just check it again. Just make sure we're good to go. Alright, we're going to go up. Hamburg, Shaden, Heedy, D-Cell, Meyer. There we go. Tony, the Abiz. I'm looking right now. And then inbound 301 course, Narco. and then we're on the runway. Okay, you guys, I like it. It looks good. So a couple of things here we're descending a little bit earlier just because of the situation where this airplane could just descend you so fast and you're like, what the heck? I'm going to go ahead and push that in. And now we've got speed, descent, and nav on the FMA. So just nice, slow, controlled descent. And I'm going to give you guys an idea of what we're looking at. So we're going to come into Leeriz, or whatever the heck that is. What is that? Leadris. I'll guess with it. 210 knots, 8,000. We're going to go up to Tony. Mandatory 210, 7,000 feet. Come swinging around a buck. Then we got A-Biz, Narco, inbound, 30 left. Just a couple of things on the chart. 3,000 on 3,500 on the MSA. Looking at 301 on the final approach course. Narco's at 3,000. We've got an RMP of 30.3. DH is going to be 1150, which we're going to plug in right now. So we're going to get all that information ready to go. So 1150. So we're going to go to the perf init page. Perf page. And next phase, there it is. QNH 2978. 2978 on the QNH. Temp is 23 degrees. We've got winds are calm. It's 0, 0, 0 at 0. Let's just check that weather again. Make sure we're good to go. Yeah, 28 minutes ago, guys, it's 0, 0, 0. It's calm winds. Slant 0 degrees. All right. Transition altitude is 18,000. V8 approach, we'll go ahead and plug that in and get that ready to go. Barrow is going to be 1150. 1150, we'll throw that in there. We're going to do full, and we're programmed here. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this to 40. And then one last thing, we'll drop over here. Let's get our arrival performance ready. MSP 30 left, everything's good. It is dry. Apply the METAR. And we're going to do landing weights, approximately. Our paperwork said, survey says, I mean, it's just planned, but it gives us an idea. 160 right now. We're 162. Yeah, that's about right. 160.9. So over to here, 160.9 on the landing weight. 160,900 pounds. Ah, shoot, I screwed up. 160.9. Okay. Auto brake, we're going to go medium. Well, let's see, manual. Low, that's still good. We'll do max reverse, auto manual land, flaps are full, auto throttle, we'll say it's on. Okay, those are good. I like it. We got LDA 3,000. 2,300, 2,600 for medium. So we're looking at 2,300. Auto brake meters. I gotta change that stupid thing to feet. All right, we're good. I think we got it. Yeah, I've got it in. You missed the approach via. Got that. I'm planning on Echo 12 for the arrival gate, okay? Good. Push me, pulls, Cessna 337. I always see people miss the approach via and try to figure out why. Well, it's just one of those things, you know? It's like, I wish they would do it in like, a better UI, man. That's all. That's all I'm saying. It should say, what approach do you want? Via, right? Transition, whatever. Honestly, you should say approach. Then the next one should say transition. One page, approach. I want 30 left. Next page, it should go next for it once you hit it. Next page, it goes via. Set it. Next page, you know, that'd be a lot of people screw that up. Trust me, we'd still find a way to screw it up. Airbus-isms. And I'm not saying one way is better than the other. I'm just saying I'm just not used to it. I fly it once a month. This is kind of gives me currency for the month for the airplane. What the heck's going on here? I missed. MSP arrival ATIS is up and MSP tower is up. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Cessna 3374 FSBN's time. 337? Really? Okay, guys, really quick, let me give you a brief of what we're doing here. Maybe keep me in check. How's that? All right. NOTAMs, I looked at the NOTAMs before. There was no closures, just that one closure on the runway. That doesn't really affect us. ATIS, we talked about the ATIS already. It looks like MSP tower's on. 128.7. Look at this thing's on the low end. Tell you, we're getting ahead of this airplane. Yes, sir. 19,000 feet. That's good. Instead of this thing like this, where we run a death dive, maybe we could get some good stuff going here. Flight plan messages are good to go. We don't have any of those. Chart change notices, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, arrival approach chart. We talked about that. Let's just talk about the landing point. I do want to talk to you about. Let's get the chart up. We'll pull that. Visual approach, we'll just back it up with RMP. Well, we got the RMP, we'll just do a visual. We got the backup on the RMP. Now, there's one interesting thing with this airplane.
Delta 2924, contact Minneapolis approach on 118.725.
Okay, 118.725. So, it's on an RMP approach. Let's go ahead and pull that now. It's going to be a 2978. We're going to back that down.
18,000 feet.
Yeah, thank you. 2978. Okay. Through 18,000, we're going to throw some lights on. I'm not going to throw those on. We'll throw our turnoffs on. I'm just going to throw this. Doesn't matter. We'll keep it on takeoff for now. That's on. That's on. Wing lights, strobes are on. Okay. All good. Okay, weather, wind considerations. It's great. Arrival airspeed, altitude restrictions. We talked about that already. The runway, I wanted to brief you on really quick. Let's go check that out. Ground charts. We're looking at. So you can see on 30 left here, we want to try to land within the first third of the runway. It's an Airbus. I tend to float these a little bit. So I'm going to try to kind of get my viewpoint down a little on the lower side. Looks like we're coming over this. I saw this. I have a video of this. It's a pretty cool river. Anyway, we're coming here. We'll probably land. If I could get off on Charlie, that'd be great. It'd be nice. Maybe we have to go over to here. We'll see. If we had to. But I'm going to try to get off on Alpha 7. Maybe we can get off on Charlie. And if, worst case scenario, we just get on Alpha 8, swing it back around across 22. This runway is closed, 2216. Or 224 is closed. Yeah. And then we'll go Alpha into our terminal. And our parking gate today is the Foxtrot 14. Or G14. Yeah, no, Foxtrot right here. Foxtrot 14 is our gate. Okay. Any questions? Now look at the airspeed. See the airspeed? It's probably going to say, what the crap? I'll pull some speed brake, help it out. Little bit. We don't need a ton of it. We need to be at 250 right now. And guess what happened to our speed? See what I mean? Like, what the heck, airplane? I wanted you to hit 10,000 feet over Hamburg. We are too freaking high. Speed brake coming out. I'm gonna have to try to jockey this up. Yeah, you're not kidding. Took me quite a few times to figure it out. Yeah, well. Not very easy. Pull some brake here. Come on, man. You blew the altitude restriction. I mean, honestly. What the heck's it doing? We should have been at 10,000 feet already. All right, I'm going straight up half on the speed brake. I might go full. We need to get down, and we need to get down quick. We should be at 9,000 feet. Or 12. Landing lights on. Help us slow down a little bit. 2 knots. Negative. I need 9,000. We're going to go down to 8. 8,000 is set. Full. Let's see if it can drop us down more. Still won't drop us down more. See how the speed comes up? Gosh dang, dude. I don't like that. I told it I wanted 10,000 feet. Alright, what's the frequency here? 126.7. I'm going to drop it in there now. 126.7.
$10,000 feet.
I gotta run a checklist here. Pull that brake to staff or half. Alright, here we go, guys. I do have to do one thing. I do have to hit approach 2, don't I? When you're doing an RMP approach like that, don't you hit the second AP2? Right at leaders or something? There we go. We're getting there. 8,000, 210 on the speed. Okay, descent checks. Altimeters are checked, minimums are set, landing data is completed, appropriate complete. Auto brakes coming low. Oh, you little scum. Get dang speed down. Come on. $210 knots, man. Okay, we're coming down. We're going to go flap 1. Right now. Flap 1. It's going to help us slow down just a touch. Arm speed brake. Armed. And now I'm going to go into the... Nope, I didn't change. I don't remember. You know, that's a good question. Autopilot 1. What's the thing I need to press, you guys? There's something I need to press. Oh, approach. Duh. All right, I'm going to click approach. And I'm going to go ahead and descend. I'll just let it descend on its own. Maybe. All right, we're through S speed. 210 knots. Okay, that is good. Ready to go. All right, we've got approach nav. I expect it to start descending. When we're going to do that, we'll slap some. Let me give him a call. Minneapolis Tower, Delta 2924 on a approach into the RMP approach into 30 left. Flaps coming 1 now.
Delta 2924 in Minneapolis, good evening.
Okay, that is armed. Flaps are 2. Let's do the approach checks. Flight nav instruments, they are verified. Cabin notifications, complete FMS flight phase. Approach, we're on it. Engine mode selection is normal, keep it there. Landing, we'll do the landing. I'll throw the gear down here when we get a little on the closer side, start turning down. You're not going to go 140, right? You better not. Okay, pull it for me. I'm going to hold about 165. I got the speed. It's too dang slow. I want to be about 180. It's too slow, dude. Let's go 170 here on the speed. How's that? There we go. I dropped to flap 2 just quick because I just wanted to maintain that speed. We'll start slowing down at Buck. Got about 8.2 miles and swinging.
Delta 881, traffic up here, 12 o'clock, and about 20 miles up the direction. Heavy 767 and 7350. 12 o'clock, 20 miles up the direction. 757 and Dawson building.
Minneapolis Tower United 2076 Heavy at 8,000 inbound on the RNAV. Yankee approach for 30 left.
How fast?
United 2076 Minneapolis, good evening.
I can speed up. I'm going about 170 right now. About what, 10 miles? Oh gosh, I'm 15. Let's go 175. Help the Ryan out just a little bit. That's probably what happened. It deleted the constraint. Oh my gosh. I get it. I know why. It's frustrating. Real pretty, huh? Ryan's out there somewhere. Alright, runway's in sight. 4,900 at Ruck. Runway's in sight. We're going to keep the speed up. 180 for him. We're at 175 right now on speed. So must approach 1-3 now. There's the runway, straight ahead. Okay, lights are on. Runway turnoff's coming on. And some turbulence. Narco should be 3,000. All right, auto brakes on low. There's 10 miles.
Delta 24, or correction, 2924 and 30 left, clear to land.
Hey, 30 left, clear land, Delta 2924. Just gonna keep the speed up a little bit. 10 miles now. About 6.5 miles. We'll start slowing the airplane down, which is right now. Okay, ready, here comes the gear. 4 miles. Lap 3. Flaps full. There we go. Flaps full and speed is in. Okay, speed set now. Spoilers are armed, flaps are full. Ryan's pretty close, so I might just go auto brake medium and get off the runway a little bit quicker. This is another weird thing being a Boeing driver. You could take it off now.
United 2076.
Oh, weird.
Number 2, runway 30 left, clear land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 30 left, United 2076, we'll swap to slowest speed possible.
Okay, autopilot's mine.
Approaching
Keep the
runway 30 left.
Keep the speed in. Ryan's got to do slow flight in a 767. It's pretty fun.
Approaching 30 left.
500.
Check. Slightly low. I'm gonna track that now.
Hundred above.
Reds. There we go.
Minimum.
Got a crane right there. Now I'm going to kind of adjust my eyesight down.
100.
Check.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Turn reverse. Hundred knots. 80 knots. I got the aircraft.
Auto brake off.
Get on the next one.
Delta 2924, contact ground on 127.9 or
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers
Delta 2924, welcome to Mania, what's the gate?
We're going to gate
We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight.
Delta 2429, Delta to the gate, good night.
If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim,
you said gate.
Or any other information, a uniformed Delta agent leading this flight
14?
will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Delta 2924, Delta to the gate.
And flight crew.
Oh,
We'd
sorry,
like to
Delta
thank you
to
all
the
for
gate,
flying
gotcha.
with us. We've enjoyed having you on
clean
board
it up.
and look forward to the opportunity to serve
There's
you once
Ryan.
again.
Let's see how Ryan lands here.
Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
Can't see you, Ryan. I see you, but you're far down there. There you go. Look at that thing.
And Minneapolis Tower, United 2076 going around.
Delta 2076, fly runway heading, maintain 6,000 and when able, say reason.
Maintain runway heading and what was the climb altitude?
6,000.
6,000, just a little fast on the descent there.
Gotcha.
Ryan's really good at that. When it doesn't look good, he does the right thing, man. He says, screw that, I'm going around. It's the right thing to do. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw these off. Runway turn off.
United 2076, turn left heading in 240. Frequency change is approved. Give me a call once you're back on final.
240, frequency change approved. We'll call you once on final. United 2076 Heavy.
14 coming up. I got to call GSX, let them know. We're going to go Fox 14 on this one. And I'll get the, such a quick taxi, guys. It's like right there. Just give me a second. I know I'm kind of dilly-dallying here, but no. Delta, hello. All right, upstairs. Master switch on. We'll go ahead and throw off number 2 here in 1 minute. Looks like they've called the guy. We'll line up. Hopefully get that dealio going. APU flap is open. Start the name. There we go. I'm going to get K. Go ahead and shut down number 2. Well, out of the gate. I'm going to just shut it down. Pretty cool, man. I do like flying the airplanes. It's pretty fun. This scenery is just awesome. Am I blinding this guy? No. That's it right there. We're good. Brakes on. Okay, brakes set. Looks like we got to check the... Do we have the light on? We got light on. It is available. Let's go to shut down number 1. Number 1. Go ahead and throw the AP bleed on. There we go. Seatbelts coming off. And last but not least, beacon lights off now. Welcome to Minneapolis, folks. The temperature is beautiful and the weather is gorgeous here too. Not too bad. Fun. Just interesting. Why'd they stop me way back here? The heck? You'd think they'd stop me, oh, I don't know, up here somewhere? Like 10 feet behind the actual stop. Good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get the ground power on. We'll get the D board, please. We're going to go over here. Let's go to there, ground. Put the PCA on. We'll go ahead and throw off everything. So that is good to go. We're going to go ahead and throw that on. APU bleed is now off. And we're going to go ahead and shut it down. And then that's done. I'm going to go and throw my trusty to standby, and we will shut off the fuel pumps and listen to the barking dog. Is there a barking dog? Dang, we were too quick. Too late, I mean. Sometimes that that hydraulic pump starts to bark. I think it's the yellow pump or something. All right, let's go out here, and we're going to check our wheels. Just want to make sure the wheels are good. Flight control wheels. And we have brake van. We don't need to put them on right now. So that's good. All right, let's go outside, walk around the jet, make sure we didn't break anything. Sorry. That dude's weird looking. And here we go. Plummet. Woo! All right. Maybe you can plane spot Ryan. How's that, guys? When he comes back around, we'll go check Ryan out. Take a picture of him. You think they allowed somebody on the flight deck? I mean on the...
Yeah, Tower Delta 4132, 7 mile final, RNAV.
3989, runway 35, winds calm, cleared to land.
Delta 4132, Minneapolis, good evening, 30 left for land. 30 left, clear to land, Delta 4132.
Alright, well guys, we're going to try this. We're going to see how far we can go. There's a beautiful airplane right there, you guys. Oh, I'm not going to say I wish I was flying that, but I wish I was flying that. Nice. Pulling the boards out. Okay, we're going to park it right here. Let's see if we can get a good spot somewhere by the touchdown zone-ish. This is Flight Beam. They do such a good job with this. It's unbelievable how good it is. It's just so nice. All right, you guys, we're going to spot 2 aircraft. I'm looking at my target. I'm making sure I'm not all over. Dang it, I can't go any further than that. All right, this is where it's going to be. I'll have to zoom in the rest. All right, right there. There we go. Okay, we're going to hang out right here. While that does that, I'm going to go ahead and we'll close this out. And I'm going to file this. We're going to say flight here. We're going to review the flight. Let's just check that landing out. Ooh, 362. It felt much better than that. Looked much better than that. I didn't think it was that hard. Dang, I put it right where I wanted it. I mean, I put it right where I wanted it. 1.1 Gs. Whatever. It's all good. All right, I got to share this flight. If you're flying for Delta Virtual, you got to do this. And then I like to put in my, I'll like put a screenshot in too, just so, you know, there's no, because sometimes ACARS doesn't recognize your thing, and it's really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and then, so I got an airplane. Ooh, let's get it. Nice. Nice.
Minneapolis, Tower United 2076 Heavy, 10 mile final, inbound to land, runway 30.
United 2076, 30 left for land.
Clear to land, runway 30 left, United 2076 Heavy.
Sweet. All right, so one last thing I want to do while Ryan's lining it up. I'm just going to go over here and I got to put my note in here.
Delta 4132, clearing on Alpha, going to gate Golf 17.
Pirate it.
Delta 4132, Alpha to the gate cross 4.
Alpha to the gates cross runway 4 on Alpha 4132. Have a great night.
Refresh. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right, where's Ryan at now? We got to get Ryan here. That was pretty cool. Got some good shots coming in. Yeah, it's very different. Your sim CFI. Yo, yo, hope all is well. It is. Thank you. Should have just said unstable. You're fine. Stretch. That was a good flight. Yeah, it was good. Wasn't too bad, right? I don't see Ryan yet. Gonna be hard to miss a 767. I'll have to zoom out just a little bit. Now you just need to push speed when ready to slow to final. Yeah. That's right. So what is this place famous for? Minneapolis? I don't know, really. What's Minnie famous for? Anybody know? Well, FSExpo is going to be there, Mike. Oh, there he is. I got him. I got him in sight. We'll have to just get a better shot, and we'll start zooming out. I can't get any closer to that. Oh, I can get a little close to the runway. Ooh. Okay. No pressure. We're all counting on you back here. A 7.6. Is there a 7.6 in P3D? Or X-Plane? I think X-Plane has a 7.6, no? Guys, I tried the Flight Factor 7.5. Man, I got to tell you, it's all pixelated. I'm like, man, this is... I mean, the graphics were just something out of... Look at how big that plane is. Good night. It's so big, it doesn't even look like it's moving. That's how big this thing is. Maybe he's not moving. No, he's moving. We can see him. Oh, yeah, look at that. There you go. That's cool. Nice. That's pretty. Look at this thing. Oh, we got a plane spotter right. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Come on now. Get her down. There it is. I got to zoom way out. Right there. Zooming out. I wish it was like just blasting. Nice. Good stuff. That was cool. Well, Ryan, I got some good shots, man. That's good. Just like that, report it back into our jet. Fun. Now I can hear him. You can't hear him in photo mode or something like that. All right. How bad is the tires? Do they simulate wear on this? I know the FS Labs does. I don't know if this one does though.
And Minneapolis Tower United 2076 Heavy, clear of runway 30 left at Delta, looking to taxi Echo 12 tonight.
And United 2076, welcome to Minnie, Delta to the gate.
Delta to the gate, United 2076 Heavy, thank you.
Nice, that's a cool airplane. I don't know why the gate
United,
does
I got
this.
a quick question.
Yeah, United 2076 Heavy, go ahead.
Did you guys do the ILS?
Did I do the ILS? Yeah, I had to back it up. Didn't like the RNAV approach for whatever reason.
Do you guys have do you have the glide slope localizer?
I do.
Okay, well, that's
Good to know, thank you.
Okay.
Should we not?
My localizer and glide slope didn't pop up, so I figured I'd ask and see.
Where's the jetway? Okay, this is weird. Toggle jetway. Why is my airplane not so strange? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But here we are anyway. Good stuff, guys. Thanks for the help, man. Mall of America. Oh, that's right. Phoenix doesn't simulate wear and tear. Hopefully with the Neos they improve some of that. Okay. That'd be cool if it did. I mean, obviously. Well, that was fun. It's always a good time to get dust off the old Airbus and fly it once in a while. Of course, I need a lot of help with it, but there it is. Appreciate you guys being on, Ryan and our other guy for flying. I think we're going to try to do this once a month with Delta. We'll do Delta Virtual. We'll do once a month flight. Same with the Southwest, and then Coastal. Gosh, I'm buried. I've got 4 new Coastal liveries for the 600. So in 24, that's going to be good to have the 600 going again. I've been doing the scheduling like crazy. So welcome everybody. Thanks again for the help. Appreciate you. We'll do it again next month, where we might fly this thing back home to Atlanta, but probably going to be a Neo maybe. We'll see. I don't know. You guys have to put it in the comment section if you want. And Ryan, everybody. And then Caden, thanks for flying with us, man. We'll see you guys on the flip side. If you want to know everything FSExpo, you might want to check out Navigraph's Instagram account. We'll be all over that thing, so check it out. We're going to be busy all week. I'm excited. I'm going to probably write blogs about it too, just kind of the big ticket releases, and kind of generally that's what we want to see, really. And you tell me what you guys want to see. We're here for you, honestly. Okay, until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Thanks for the help, folks. We'll see you later. Oh, make sure you subscribe if you're not. That should be a given. See you guys later.
Check the charts, line the jets, time to run it up. From Delta on the ramp to the Southwest line, GA in the breeze, every flight feel fine, real fine. Do it right, learn a little more each ride. Professional vibes, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the sky with the karate mind. FSBN with the reggae flow. Aki charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. FSBN with the reggae flow. Aki charters, line flights, watch the good vibes.